Welcome in everybody. I'm your host, Tanya TKO. Today we're going to be doing a full breakdown. I am under the weather. Spring is coming and I have like some hay fevers. Give me. I have not been feeling well all day. And so I've been trying to build up the energy to do this video because I know we were supposed to have a watch party. We were supposed to pop corn and all of that. I do have some grapes. I decided not to pop corn because I'm just not in the mood right now. I'm feeling so down. I'm feeling so down. But hopefully by the time we get to one of our dance breaks, I'll be feeling a little more up. I'm going to wait for you all to come in. Today we're doing the full Dr. Umar breakdown. We're doing a watch party from Lennon Honor. We're going to be watching his video. So as a matter of fact, let me get the link for the video and put it in the description so that you can watch it yourself. Support original video. Let me put the link. Welcome in Tanya D, Jessica. You all are the first ones here. Welcome. Hey, Paired. Let me get this updated and then I have to update the Facebook one because Facebook, I honestly do not like meta stuff anymore and they've been advertising to me hard, but they don't realize they're just pushing me further away. I don't like what they've done with TikTok. TikTok is not the same. I'm unhappy with the new TikTok, but nonetheless, welcome in everybody. Okay, so if you're ready for I'm looking for my second greeting from Paired Together because I only see one. Oh, hold on. No, that's not enough. Listen, I need two greetings from two people. So welcome in, welcome. All right, listen. I think we just need to go live on the other platforms and then we'll get it right into it. Let's today we're gonna do 40-minute timers. So at least we get some movement in every hour because this is a 4-hour video. So that's 4 dance breaks right there. Let's get the clock started, reset. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Here we go. All right. All right, welcome in everybody. Welcome. I'm your host, Tanya TKO. Let's go ahead and get live on every platform. Let me get this up on the screen so we can at least know what we're doing. Let me see if he has any pictures of... I don't see him of any pictures of Papa Smurf or whoever. Oh, here's a picture of Papa Smurf. I don't know if this is... this guy. Okay, thank you, Pierre. Thank you. That brightens my day. All right, let's go ahead and get live on all platforms. Let's do it. We are live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Twitch. We're live on TikTok. And of course, we are live on YouTube, which is the main platform. So listen, what are we doing today? What are we doing? It's Sunday. I promised you all a watch party. Hey, Joanna, say hello to our admin in the building today. What's up, JR? All right, so I'm a little under the weather right now. Spring is in the air. I have hay fever. I really did not feel like doing this video, but I promised you all a watch party and I want to be a person of my word. So I've been trying to build myself up all day. So during the dance breaks, you could go hard if you want to. I think I'm gonna take it a little bit easy. But I have 12 more minutes of movement in order to meet my daily goal. All right. So what are we doing today? Lennon Honor, who is the nemesis of Umar. And look at Lennon's face. Like, he used to make videos and look jubilant. Now this is a man scorned. Umar did some stuff behind the scenes. Apparently, I'm hearing that his fans are rabid and vicious. And he did some stuff to Lennon's family, Lennon's wife, and he put their safety in jeopardy. From what it is that I'm hearing, right? I don't know, because I'm not. This is not the world that I haven't sunk myself into this world. On this channel, we typically talk about self-love, and so we don't really run across Umar very much because, you know. So nonetheless, so I'm sure there will be some Umar fans on the channel. Look, if you all want, if that's your thing, have it. It's not my, I don't know what's going on with it. I pretty much stay in my own lane. My lane is here in self-love. We typically look at self-love viral videos and look for the self-love lesson. There are 3 rules of the broadcast, right? And the 3 rules are: 1, we attack the argument, not people. So this is not really so much about Umar as it is about ourselves and what lessons we can learn for ourselves. 2, we get up and we have movement breaks, typically every 35 minutes, but today we're going to be doing it every 40 minutes, and the clock is at 35 right now. So we have 35 more minutes. I'm going to have that behind there. And then 3, at the end of the broadcast, you're going to come up with what your self-love lesson has been from today's broadcast. We are doing a watch party, which is a little bit different than typical videos. In a watch party, we're watching a video together. As simple as that. We're watching a video together. Let me put my hair up. And today, so I put Lennon's links and stuff inside of I put his links in the description of the video. So support him on his video, support his channel. I think he really only does Umar content. I think. I'm not sure, but I think that's what he does. I think he spent the bulk of the past few years exposing Umar, and there's still people out there who support Umar. I did not know that. But it's so easy to form cults when you have a charismatic personality and you have the right appeal for people. And then once people get caught up in wanting to prove that they're right, they don't really want to, they find that they can't get out, because they spent so much of their identity being built around these personalities, and they don't want to seem stupid in front of everyone. So then they stay, and then they defend even harder until it's irrefutable, and they just can't help but, whatever. Nonetheless, I just want to go ahead and get into it. Honestly, I just want to get into it. We're going to take some cash apps and stuff. I'll put it on the screen in case you want to I'm just, my energy is low today, so I don't see my little QR code. Where's my QR code? I don't see it. Well, it's $ Tanya TKO. It's in the description of the video. So we'll go back and forth. All right. That's not the right thing. Oh, I just am not in the mood, but hopefully it'll pick up. Hopefully it'll pick up. It'll pick up. All right, let's just get into it.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Everyone's had a quick crush chat. My name is Lennon. I've got to say my name just because I know there's going to be people who are going to be viewing this video and probably haven't been over to my channel. My name is Lennon Honor. I've been covering Umar consistently for about since 2018. And I'm the foremost researcher into Umar Johnson. I could literally write a book on this guy. I'm working on, I already did one documentary. I'm working on a second documentary now that covers his whole life. And that's an ongoing project. Today it's interesting. I wasn't planning on live streaming. I went to live stream earlier this week. I just had other things I've been working on. I have member videos too. I have actually 5 more videos that I got to get up for members. I've already recorded them. I just have to take the time to actually edit them down, and then I'll have those up for members. I did post yesterday a video for members. If you are a member here on my YouTube page, thank you so much, and I hope you've taken the time to view that. If you haven't, when you have some time, please do so. This is a sensitive topic. I have to say this. First of all, there's nothing. None of this is new to me. I've done extensive research into Umar. What I will prove during this live stream without a shadow of a doubt is that Umar has at least 3 children, 3 baby mamas, at bare minimum 3. He only claims 2. And I will prove that without a shadow of a doubt today. I will propose that Umar has more because of his sexually promiscuous lifestyle. That if you have a man who has 3 baby mamas, is unwilling to claim one of them, he has at least 3, but is unwilling to claim one of them, is an absentee father, does not support the children financially or otherwise, and he lives a sexually promiscuous lifestyle and is traveling all over the world, it's probable. I'm saying that it's probable that he has more than 3 baby mamas and 3 children. What happened today, and people were sending me emails all throughout this morning. I went to this live stream earlier. I was busy, and I had to take the time to edit things so that I redact stuff because we're going to be getting into some receipts today. Some of it's sensitive, but again, like I said, based on my research, I'm not surprised. None of this is new. I've been telling people about this for many, many years. I've been telling people about Umar for many, many years. In fact, there are people who are just learning about the fact that Umar has children. He runs around the internet and he talks as if he's the expert, and somehow people are supposed to look to him for guidance when it comes to male-female relationships. I've never heard in all my research, dealing with Umar research his whole life, I've never heard him talk about being in a long-standing relationship with a woman. You don't hear him talking about his children. What kind of man has at least 3 children but doesn't have anything to say about them? No experience. Well, it's because he's a deadbeat. And today proved it to be the case. Well, allegedly, I'll say it that way. Okay, we're gonna get to that receipt in just a little bit. Some people are just finding out about Umar, but I've been telling people about Umar for a very long time. This is something that is separate from the school scam. It's interesting, though, however, that Umar's collected $2 million, bare minimum, and I can prove that too. I've already proven it. In 2025, he's still saying that he hasn't collected $1 million. He's a scam artist. There is no school. What kind of parent would want to send their child to a deadbeat who's collected $2 million, and you're going to send your child, and you want to send your child to a school that does not exist? He does not have the temperament to be around children. He does not have any experience being with children. I'll tell you straight up, for real though, Umar ain't got no fucking business being around children. I have videos of Umar when he took these children to this college tour. And in this college tour, he's following these children around, the little girls, and recording their body parts with his cell phone, which is normal behavior for Umar because he did it with the flight attendant on the airplane. Hit the one. When he was at the Frederick Douglass house, I believe it, well, Frederick Douglass house or somebody's historical house, he was filming the women's body parts. There's videos where Umar's doing that where they're out eating, and a woman bends over, and you can see her cleavage. She puts the camera up into her cleavage. In fact, in those same videos where he's taking these children, he's made all these sexualized comments about children and their body parts and this type of thing. In those same series of videos when he took the children on the college tours, I can't even show that shit. There's a little boy sitting next to him at the table, and they're eating. And Umar takes his camera and puts it under the table while it's live streaming recording, and puts it into near the little boy's crotch area and leaves it there to record. This is the motherfucker that we're dealing with here. So I'm going to say this right here, right now. I've been telling people for such a long time that Umar is not the one to be sending your children to. He don't care about children. I'll propose that he's a threat to children. And you Umar Johnson followers, you guys are going to find any and every excuse to make excuses for this guy. And that's one of the reasons why I have to make sure that I redact information. I'm going to ask people.
You know, I'm gonna say this real quick. How many people here put up a 1 if you saw the video, the cop footage of the guy who was released from he was pardoned by Trump, one of the January 6th insurrectionists. He was pardoned, and then he was in a traffic stop where he was speeding, driving without a license when he wasn't supposed to be driving. He had multiple violations for traffic endangerment, for endangering people in traffic. And then he ended up getting ready to get arrested on felony charges for the amount of time that he had, was a threat to people on the road. And then he went and he ended his own life right there. Oh, no. He didn't end his, death by suicide by the cop, because he went and he pulled out a gun or he pulled out a pew pew. I forgot these platforms don't want us to speak real. He pulled out a pew pew, and then the cop had to buck him down right there on the side of the road. Put up a 1 if you've heard about this, right? I've said this before, how you do anything is how you do everything. And I've had to come to terms with some of the shadow parts of myself that I had been denying but it's been there all along. And I could not be a healed person, or I could not be further on the journey of healing if I didn't integrate the and heal the shadow parts of myself. But that's neither here nor there. I wanted to talk about how you, because the reason why I bring that up is because how I do things is how I do them. And I've been in denial about some things. So some people haven't heard about it. Well, let me just tell you, there was a guy who was pardoned by Trump for January 6th, and he is a serial lawbreaker. Why do I bring this up? Because Mr. Honor is over here talking about, oh, Mr. Honor, Your Honor. He's talking about Umar being a threat to children. Children really shouldn't be around him. He's not taking care of his own kids. He said some terrible things. I heard Umar with my own ears say something about some girl, some little 13-year-old girl's V area. I heard it myself, rotten cookies or some foolish phrase that he was talking about, right? Is it any surprise that the type of person who's been scamming for 20 years, let me tell you, I've been on YouTube since I was a wee thing. You all can see my first video is there. Go all the way back to the beginning. So sort the videos by oldest, and you will see me almost 20 years ago. That's how long I've been on YouTube, almost 20 years. Like, it's gone by year. Some of you have grown up watching me. I've grown up on YouTube. And I was a sweet, sweet, sweet young thing when I first heard about Umar and his school. And I thought it was such a good idea. And I remember, because there were young people in my family at that time who would have been old enough to be able to, go to his school if he would have continued to build, right? Because I believe his school, I think his school was going to start at 5th grade or something. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I don't remember. But I remember being like, wow, this is such a good idea. And those young people who were young then are now in their 20s. Their schooling, they've done gone through college already. The schooling time is gone and over, and the school still isn't here. Is it any surprise? Exactly. Call their private parts rotten cookies. Exactly. Is it any surprise that the type of man who has been scamming for 20 years as we know it, for nearly 20 years as we know it, is it any surprise that this is the same type of person who would be a deadbeat father, who would be a threat to children, who may be abusive in other ways? Because we did a video where he was saying that if the child wanted to talk to him, to bring the mother. And then giving a known location, knowing that he has rabid fans, the day and the location that he wanted them to be at. That's not safe, right? So is it any surprise that a serial lawbreaker is a serial lawbreaker? It's no surprise to me. It's no surprise to me, but let's continue.
Not to put the young ladies who made these allegations that she's Umar Johnson's daughter, not to put her name in the chat room, not to put her social media in the chat room. And if you're in the comment section later on, I already put some filters on in here anyway. Do not put her name, do not put her social media anywhere in the comment section or inside of the chat room. You guys know I don't get up on here and I don't be giving orders like that, but this is for her safety and her security because I know how these Umar Johnson followers are. If she's not Umar Johnson's daughter, nothing's new. I'm still going to prove that he has at least three children. Okay. If she is Umar Johnson's daughter, nothing new. But the point that I'm making is whether she is or whether she's not isn't the point. The point is that we should do our best to keep her safe because I know from personal experience how these Umar Johnson co-followers are. Amen. I'm wondering how deep we're going to go today. I wasn't planning on live stream. I got some time. I had a whole list of stuff I was going to get done. I'm off today.
There's a name on my screen. It just passed by. A person who has already been proven to be a danger to other people. Be very careful who you're following out here. Look up these names online and just look up the word exposed. Hey. You know, because we think that we found the answer when we start following some of these people. One of them, whom I've exposed to myself. Listen, don't play here. Take the time and learn, and remember, don't have no allegiance to anybody. Have allegiance to yourself, because when the time comes and these people start getting exposed, you don't want to be like these followers out here, too afraid to admit that you were wrong.
List of stuff I was going to get into, including getting some sleep, but it don't look like that's going to happen today. How deep we want to go here? Now, let me also say this, and this is not to be boastful. Let me get it, because I got to make this point. We should not be putting this young lady's social media on here. We should not be putting her name on here, comment section. And in my opinion, we should not be playing her videos without having some sort of a blur on her face, because I know how Umar Johnson followers are. I do have a bachelor's of science in cyber and data security technology. So when it comes to cybersecurity, I'm telling you guys, and I graduated summa cum laude. Is that how you say it? 3.98 GPA. I take this serious. I wish I'd known this before I started doing more content. But now that I know what I know, I do my best to keep my children off of social media. And I'm going to do my best to keep this young lady safe, whether she is Umar Johnson's daughter or not, which is something that Umar is not affording his children, because he's a deadbeat. He only claims 2, by the way. But I can prove it. I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt here during this live stream. We ain't going to be there long. That he has at least 3 baby mamas and at least 3 children. He don't want people to know about the other ones, and I'm going to explain why in just a little bit. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning on in. Everyone started the Cookie Crush chat. This is going to be a different type of show, because this is serious to me. I'm a dedicated husband and father. I haven't always done well, but I've always been in my children's lives. Okay. And for any man to be absent by choice, you ain't shit. Straight up. Straight up. There's no excuses. And Umar has the nerve to get out here, whether this is his daughter or not is irrelevant. He has the nerve to get out here and try to tell black people what they should be doing with their lives. Trying to tell black people who they should be dating and mating with, etc. But he's not committed. Where are his wives? He's a baby mama creator. That's what he do. He done collected $2 million and been on child support for 22 years. And I'm going to pull up those receipts here today too. We're going to look at the timeline. We're going to get into the videos, and then we're going to look and see what the young woman is saying. If it matches with the timeline. Listen, if the young lady contacted me, Lenon@yahoo.com, I would only need to ask her 5 questions to be able to determine or ascertain whether or not she is Umar Johnson's daughter. 5 questions. And young lady, if you happen to see this video, you're more than welcome to email me at lenon@yahoo.com, and we can meet online. I won't record anything. Again, cybersecurity is very important to me. I will not put anything out, anything like that, and I can provide you with whatever receipts you need on Umar Johnson. I have all of the receipts. It's a doggone shame either way. It's a doggone shame, Umar. You ain't got no shame. All right, let's get into this. So this was this morning, and I got a flood of emails, and I was able to locate someone sent me a link to the actual video. I downloaded that. I also have a secondary video that shows that she knows who I am, the young lady, and wow. It's interesting what they say. I'm going to play that as well. Okay, so this is going to be the agenda. We're going to watch the video that she uploaded. And matter of fact, let me make sure I have, because I have 2 of these. Let me make sure I have the correct one here. Her face is blurred. Okay, that's this one. Okay, we're going to play the first video. Then we're going to look at the screenshot that she has of her messages that she allegedly sent to Umar. Then we're going to look at the timeline. And then we're going to cross-reference to see whether or not what she's saying fits within the timeline. Okay. And then I'm going to pull up the child support dockets for Umar, and I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that Umar has at least 3 baby mamas and at least 3 children. He only claims 2. I'll explain why a little bit later on. All right. All right. Let's get into this. Here we go. Thank you all again for tuning on in. I appreciate it. There was a super chat earlier from Pharaoh, says, focus about snow bunnies, but screwing like a jackrabbit. Yeah. See, let me just say this real quick. And I'm going to be brief, because I don't want to hold y'all here that long. I'm going to get into this as quickly as possible, Pharaoh. Umar, he will tell black men what they should be doing, but he's not doing what he's telling black men to do. See, in Umar's mind, you shouldn't be dating outside the race or having sex with quote unquote snow bunnies. And it's wrong if you do, but somehow it's okay if Umar sexually exploits all these black women and run through all these black women all around the planet and impregnate these black women and don't take care of his kids. He don't commit. He don't marry, or none of that shit. Which one does more damage to, by the way? A brother who goes out and he wants to date outside the quote unquote race, which is a social construct, a scientific fact. Or a brother who's impregnating all these women all over the planet and don't marry none of them and don't want to pay no child support, don't want to take care of the baby, don't want to be in the baby's life. Which one is worse? Well, that's Umar. Okay. But he sure will tell y'all what y'all need to be doing. Umar needs to take a huge, he needs to sit his ass down. That's what he needs to do. Let's get into this, okay? What's up, Black Wolf? Black Wolf says, a man that doesn't put his children first priority in his life doesn't deserve to be a father or hold that effing title as a man and ain't shit. I agree. We struggle. I've struggled, but I've always been here. See? By the way, when we talk about man, yeah, you should be there for your children. You should do your best to take care of your children, to protect your children. Is Umar doing any of that? Providing for your children? Is Umar doing any of that? Let me tell y'all something else. Umar's homeless and has been homeless since 2019. The man homeless? He's been on child support since, I'll have it at the time. It's been 22 years. He admits that he was unable to, by court order, he's unable to see his daughter, one of his daughters alone. He has court-ordered supervised visitations. I wonder why. He's been homeless since 2019. He's been living out of hotels and motels since 2019. He don't own a car. He got tax liens in the tens of thousands of dollars. He has student loan debt that's probably in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Ooh.
When he can't afford, and the FMG is a school scam. But we're going to set that aside because at this point it's irrelevant what we're talking about here today. But he's a scam artist too. He's raised at bare minimum $2 million over the last 10 years, about 11 years. And when he can't afford, he's living off the donations. When he can't afford a hotel motel room, and when he doesn't have people calling him out to come to speak because they provide him with a hotel and motel, that's why he's always begging. He's a virtual vagrant. He's a cyber bomb. He's always begging. I need. Get on your Cash App. They don't shut his Cash App down. He don't go on ghost. Watch when he come back. He won't be looking. Let me stop. I need to be careful here. Point that when he don't have the money to get a hotel motel room, he ends up sleeping inside of his mama's closet, which would allegedly be this young lady's grandmama's closet. And the grandmama is wheelchair bound and is living in poverty in Section 8 housing. Umar Johnson father told so many lies about me, my wife, and my kids, including that we were on Section 8. They said I was messing with kids. Yo, fuck y'all. That I was gay. That my wife was gay. And the list goes on. And the irony of all of this, Umar don't even take care of his kids. And when he can't afford a hotel motel room, he's staying inside his mama's closet in Section 8 housing. And I have the receipt to prove it. Hit the one. Some of y'all seen it. Everything I say I can back up with proof. And I'm going to prove conclusively without a shadow of a doubt. So y'all did that. I'm not the one. Umar, you fuck with the wrong one. And allegedly you got, boy, you ain't shit. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep it here.
Goodness.
Thank you, Black for super chat. Let's get into the video, right? Now, for cybersecurity reasons, like I said, I blurred her face, and I blurred other stuff too. As we get into this, it depends on how deep y'all want to go during this live stream. But this is for her safety, okay? This is for her safety because I know how Umar Johnson is. He doxed one of his baby mamas and put her information out there and told his followers to go up there to her place of residence. He did the same shit with me. People say, well, why you all doing it? Well, that's why. Because I ain't going to get punked by no man, especially Umar's bitch ass. It ain't going to happen. See? But if he's going to do that to one of his baby mamas and put her life in jeopardy and the grandmama's life in jeopardy and by proxy the little girl's life in jeopardy, what makes y'all think that he ain't going to say something or do something that's going to put this young lady who's alleging that she's his daughter, who's to say he ain't going to do the same thing to her? Okay, so I'm going to say it one more time. Don't put her name up in here inside the chat room in the comment section. I rarely talk like this, but I'm serious about this. Do not put names. Do not put the mama's name, because I know the mama's name. That's what I'm saying. I got all that information. Don't put none of that. Birth date, none of that. Okay, I have all that information. Don't put social media in there either. And in the comment section after this is uploaded, don't do that either. Okay, all right. Here we go.
So I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair, and deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays.
Come on, Lennon, the video stopped. Lennon, come on, where are you? He stepped away. Look, he's not there. Lennon, let me move this along. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, there he is.
All right, let's keep going.
Especially in the black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You're moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? Yo, I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl. He has been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my birth certificate because when my mom had me, he left. And I do have a DNA test. So yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number, or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me, because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the black community. And as an activist, I would...
We played her video the other day. For those of you who are saying you haven't seen the video, just go 2 videos back. We played the video. Lennon Honor has said that he is, because of cybersecurity, that his standard is that he's blurring her face, and we respect that. As a matter of fact, everybody should have blurred her face, but she's not a minor. However, so let's go.
I would not think that you would be a deadbeat because you rep the black community so much. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B. It doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard my mission for this video. Y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with you, because you are my sister on my father's side that I have never met. I don't even know your name. I don't even know how old you are. I have a sister on my mom's side, and I'm the oldest. I'm pretty sure that my sister that's on my dad's side, I'm probably older than her. I'm supposed to be guiding her. I'm supposed to be teaching her things, because you as the father, you're not doing that. So let me do that as an older sister. But that's the end of this video. As I stated in the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to bash this man. I'm stating facts. Facts. And in the next clip, I will show y'all the screenshot of me trying to reach out to him, and he ignored me after I asked him if he had my sister's phone number. So here you go.
All right, let's pause it right here. And I apologize, y'all. This is some sad shit. Okay. I'm not saying that this is Umar's daughter. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just here to give my feedback, and we're going to look at some other receipts and try to corroborate whatever we can. But if this young lady happens to see this live stream, you can email me at lennonhonor@yahoo.com. And I only need to ask you 5 questions, and if you can provide answers to my satisfaction to those 5 questions, and if you do have the birth certificate, it's not birth certificate. Well, he's not going to, I already knew that anyway. Goodness gracious. If you have the DNA test, and there was a DNA test that was issued for paternity, we're going to get into that in just a little bit. You provide that document, and you answer 5 specific questions to my liking, and I will be able to validate your claim here. But really, it's irrelevant whether or not she is, because the truth of the matter is, I'm saying that in the bigger scheme of things, okay, I don't want people to take it the wrong way. I shouldn't even say it that way. It's not that it's irrelevant. What I'm saying here is that this is nothing new. That if this is not his daughter, he still has 3 daughters, or he still has at least 3 children out there. Okay, he has at least 2 daughters and then another child. I don't know the sex of that other child. I'm going to prove that conclusively during this live stream. I apologize. This is watching this. It messes me up. Let's look at that receipt. By the way, here it is right here. And I redacted some of the information was already redacted, but I went ahead and redacted just a little bit more for cybersecurity purposes. You can see here it's a screenshot. And I'm going to say this, that this is not proof. Anyone can say anything, and showing a screenshot of a text message, that is not proof. Okay? Someone can say this evidence. They can say that they can even claim that it's credible, but from my experience studying cybersecurity, you can make up text messages easy. In fact, there was someone who did that with me many years ago, and actually did a live stream to break all that down to show that those text messages were doctored. This young lady could have done the same thing. Am I saying that she did the same thing? No, that's not what I'm saying, but I recognize that that is a possibility. Okay. All right. Anyone can say anything. Stuff that she's saying here, she could have watched enough of my videos. I'm not saying that she did, but she's not saying anything that I haven't researched that I don't know myself. She could have watched what I've talked about, especially with the timeline with the documentary, and then comes up with this story. It's possible. Okay. I'm saying that to say that just because someone says something doesn't mean that it's true. It also doesn't mean that it's not true. Okay. Just because they provide screenshots of text messages or emails for that matter doesn't mean that it's true either. Okay. It doesn't mean that it's not true. Okay. So I'm going to be fair here in my assessment. All right.
Yes.
All right. Let's look at this text that she's alleging. It's a text exchange between her and who she alleges is her father, Umar. It says Dr. Umar at the top. This is from Friday. Again, the video that we just watched, to the best of my knowledge, it came online today. Okay, if someone knows differently, please correct me. By the way, how's my audio? Do I need to raise my audio inside the chat room? Let me know. And shout out to the Clippers. I didn't get time to greet everyone, but I don't plan on being here that long. We may even come back later on this evening. I just got other stuff I got to do. I got all these member videos I got to edit down and have them ready for you guys in the next couple of days. Okay, so this is from Friday, 8:03 p.m. It says, peace and Pan-Africanism. If this is, in fact, my daughter. Okay, so it looks like she sent a picture of herself, like as a baby above that. We can't really see that. And so I don't know what the other text is above that. Okay, thank you, T. Jones. The audio's fine. How's it going, Tori? Thank you so much. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you guys for letting me know. What's up, Very Perspectives? Hope you're doing all right. So it looks like she sent a baby picture. And then the message, this is Umar. He says, peace and Pan-Africanism. If this is, in fact, my daughter, is there a reason why you're not messaging me directly from your cell phone? And then she says, this is my iCloud, but my phone number is, and there's a phone number, it's redacted, which is good. And then it says, then Umar says, text me from your phone. And then it says, oh my goodness, I forgot to redact that. Okay, I apologize. I screwed up there. I can't take it back. All right. Well, she puts her name there. Let me see something here.
Oh.
I think I pulled up the wrong one. Give me 1 second, everyone. Yeah, I apologize. Let me just check something real
Take
quick.
your
Let
time,
me get this up
bruv.
here.
Take your time.
Yeah, I pulled up the wrong one because there's a third one where it has her name redacted too. Anyway. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to read the rest of it from my screenshot here. Yeah, this is the one I should have pulled up. Damn.
It's okay.
Let's see. This is a different. Let me pull this one up. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, I apologize. Again, Umar says, peace and Pan-Africanism. If this is, in fact, my daughter, is there a reason why you're not messaging me directly from your cell phone? And then allegedly the daughter says, this is my iCloud, but my phone number is, and then the phone number is redacted. And then Umar says, allegedly, Umar says, text me from your phone. And this is the wrong one again. Goodness, I keep pulling up the wrong one. I apologize. Well, it is what it is. I've already shown it real quick and just read the rest. Umar says, allegedly, this is a different number. Why the different numbers? And then such and such, such and such. I think it's 2 different area codes. And then allegedly, his daughter asks, do you have any other children? I would love to meet them. Do you have their numbers? Okay. All right, I won't be showing that again, okay? But again, this is all circulating online, but I pulled up the wrong one twice. It's actually this one. Anyway, okay, so that's the text message. I would like to go back to the original video and just pick some things out. I won't show the text message when we get to that point again, but you guys did see it. She's alleging that she is Umar's daughter. I don't have proof of that, but again, if she contacted me, Lenon@yahoo.com, I'll only need to ask her 5 questions, and then she can show me documentation that she claims that she has, and that'll be enough for me. Okay, in my research, I've always been fair with Umar. I haven't lied on this guy not once. He's lied on me many, many times. Issued physical threats of violence, doxed my personal information, et cetera, okay? But I've never done anything like that to him, and nor will I, okay? All right, let's go back. I want to watch this one more time, and then we're going to pull up these receipts for the child support and do some cross-referencing. Here we go.
Back. So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to
I'm sorry, what is going on,
have a
Ron?
conversation with my father.
Yeah, for
My
some reason, this
biological
thing's going. Give me 1 second. Let me try this
Umar.
again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, my browser's acting up. Here we
Hey,
go.
TikTok. So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister.
Okay, he does have another daughter, okay, but he actually has 3 children, at least. Let me do this. Okay, let me do a screen share. We're going to cross-reference here. Here's the timeline. At least this is one of the timelines that I'm working with in the documentary. This one right here. It starts at Umar's birth. He was born as Jermaine Shoemake in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1974. All this down here is his father, Jamal. He's part of the storyline too. He was in the military, but Jamal was in the military. 1978, Umar was to preschool at Hartmouth. By the time he gets into, he's 7 years old, 1981, he's in 2nd grade. His father marries his mother, Barbara. Okay, Jamal marries Barbara in around 1981. Then they move to North Carolina and lived there for a couple of years. But then by 1983, at the age of 9, Umar is back in Philadelphia in 4th grade at Meade Elementary. By the way, his name was changed from Jermaine Shoemake to Umar Johnson in 1982 when Umar was in around 8 years old. Okay, this is all. I'll talk about this inside the documentary. He goes to 7th grade at Bieber. 8th grade, he's at the Scotland, he says 8th grade. I also heard him say 9th grade. So I'm going to just go with 8th grade here. 8th grade, he starts at the Scotland School for Veterans Children, which was a boarding school. He was sent away from home from his father. By that time, his father was not living with them. Of course, he had divorced Barbara years prior, and he had already started another relationship and ended up getting married to his wife, rest in peace. And that was in 1987, and Umar sent off to boarding school at that same time. Okay, he's at boarding school all the way up until 1992. Graduates, and then in 1992, and then he starts college at Military University in 1992. He starts at the age of 18. He graduates. He graduates at Millersville in 1997 with a double major. He says 2 degrees. It's actually 1 degree. That's why Umar has 5 degrees. He doesn't have 6. He's a habitual liar too. Okay, just like he lies about how many children baby mamas he's created. He lies about how many children he has. He also lies about being certified. He's not certified currently. He's also lied about the school scam, how much money he's raised. Well, he also lies about how many degrees he has. Okay, he has a double major in psychology. This is at the age of 23. By the time he starts graduate school in 1998 at the age of 24 at Military University. I'll talk about all this in our documentary. He earns his master's in school psychology in 2000 at the age of 26. And then in 2000, he starts his same year, he starts his 1-year internship in the Philadelphia School District. And then he starts working in the Philadelphia School District at the age of 27, in around 27, in 2001. Okay, he also gets a psychology certification. Okay, that's currently he holds no certification. He hasn't kept it current. Doesn't hold no certifications as a school psychologist. He has been unemployed since 2011. He hasn't worked a job. He still claims to be a school psychologist. He's not a school therapist. He's not a school principal, vice principal. He's not. He's a habitual liar. Psychology certification in 2001 at the age of 27. He also becomes an EFA devotee, and he's named EFA Tonya. He has some other names too. He has many aliases. In fact, one of the reasons why it's difficult to find all of the documentation for his child support is because on each one of the dockets, you see that he has different aliases that's associated with him. Okay, you still see Umar Johnson, but the way that stuff Umar has at least 12 different aliases.
Oh my God.
He's a con man. And then here we are in 2002, at the age of 28, Umar is put on child support by the first baby mom. And if we do some math, 2008 to 2025, 2002 to 2025, this is in around the range that this young lady, she's claiming to be, what she say, 22 years old. Okay, does that prove it? No, I'm just going through the timeline, something for us to consider here. All right. So that's what he's put on
it's
child support
finally
by the
up.
first baby mama. We're gonna look at that. Matter of fact, let's go here now. Let's go ahead and let me pull up the first.
Wow,
and let me make sure I pull up the right one. I already messed up once today. Let me go into Umar Johnson child support docket JPEG files, and here's the first one. And let me see if this will actually allow me to bring up multiple ones, because this first one, the docket, is really long. Yeah, let me do it this way. Let me pull them all up, and then we can go one by one. And this is the first baby mama. This would be the mother of the young lady who was alleging that she is Umar Johnson's daughter. Okay, and I've already redacted this. I know I got this one straight. All right, here we go. Let's go with the first one. Okay, this is baby mama number 1. This is from 2002 to 2021 in terms of the child support. Let's take a look at this closely. A complaint for support was filed. What's that? July 15, 2002. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, I'll just say 7/15/2002. The complaint was for support was filed. And the following month in 2002, the defendant has signed and acknowledged of paternity. So he admitted that, yeah, that is his daughter. Okay? And I know that because he's also mentioned this before, that this was his daughter. Okay, just to be clear about this. I have other videos if y'all want to get into later where he talks about this and how he has 2 daughters. And then there's a final order agreement in 2002, 6 days later, in August 20th of 2002. And then 10/9/2002, the defendant filed a petition for modification. Let me just read up. Order to appear at a mod conference. Order to appear at a mod conference. It's twice for some reason. Order employer to modify income attachment. Okay. Again, Umar was working back then. Remember, he was working as a school psychologist in 2002. When he put on child support. He started working in 2001 as a school psychologist. Did his internship. You see the research? I already showed you the timeline. He did his internship in 2001. Excuse me, in 2000, at age of 26, he starts working in the Philadelphia School District in 2001. 2000, he does his internship. 2001, he starts working in the Philadelphia School District as a school psychologist at the age of 27. And then in 2002, the following year, that's when he's put on child support. And that's where you can see this right here. See, 2002.
Carol is asking who benefits from this. We all benefit from learning what the truth is. Everybody benefits from learning what the truth is. And the concealer is something I'm testing out that I may put in an upcoming makeup pack. So I'm just trying it out. It's it does have good coverage, but it's not finished in production yet. It's just it's a prototype.
Right, so that's why at this time they were able to order the employer to modify income attachment because it was garnishing his wages because he wasn't paying child support. Then we have an interim order in effect. This is now we're in December. A generic order. Order employer to modify income attachment. Interim order, now final hearing. Generic order. Order employer to terminate income attachment. Okay, so by 2005, they're saying, okay, maybe Umar at that, I don't know. There's no telling. Maybe Umar was finally paying and she wasn't having to try to get him to pay through the court system to take the income attachment. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I don't know that for sure. Let's keep going. By the way, look at how many entries are in this docket. There's 74. Right? 2007. Order employer to terminate income attachment contempt petition issued against the defendant. He's in contempt. Generic order to vacate a bench warrant. He's getting bench warrants against the defendant issued. Generic order. Generic orders where they're trying to find where he's working at. Okay, now by this time we're in 2008. By 2008, Umar he graduates from PCOM in 2008 at the age of 34. Okay, that's why I'm saying based on my research, I say that Umar the last time he worked was in 2010, 2011-ish, but it's possible that the last time he worked was in 2008. Okay, worked as a school psychologist in the charter school system in Philadelphia, 2008 to age 34. Anyway. Generic order, contempt petition issued against the defendant. Hearing officer's proposed order entered. Interim order in effect. Hearing officer contempt order final. Miscellaneous doc.
Okay, listen, it has been 40 minutes, so it's time for us to get up and do our movement break. I'm finding a lot of this a little confusing. I don't know what's happening personally. I'm feeling a little confused. It just seems like this is child support stuff. So listen, I'm really fatigued today, and I'm suffering from hay fever. That's why I don't want to put powders and stuff on my face because I don't want anything to irritate my nostrils. So let us get our music up. And we're just going to move. All we have to do is just move. Oh, we're going to play Hustle and Flow again because Umar be hustling. Let's play Hustle and Flow. All right. If you all are ready, listen, because we're going to be here for 4 hours. People are telling me to slow it down, but this is a 4-hour broadcast. So it's like we really got to kind of move through. You know what I mean? All right. Get up out of your seat. This is a 4-minute song, so let's see what we can do for 4 minutes.
Off to respect them bars. See, I I follow my heart, don't care for the dons in charge. Greatness only, living that you want is large. Look to the future, forget the past. You know we passed it. You talk too much, you grasped it. Went over your head, didn't grasp it. You didn't switch that one little basket. You're not ready for the truth, I ask it. Yo, we got the vibes all night that lasted. It lasted, like we got the vibes all night that lasted. You know when I'm on that task, constantly healing scars. You know this moment is a gift, then it becomes the past. I'm made from fire and still the soul is meant to last. Energy ain't going nowhere now, we're living it fast, living it. You know when I'm on that task, constantly healing scars. You know this moment is a gift, then it becomes the past. I'm made from fire and still the soul is meant to last. Energy ain't going nowhere now, we're living it fast, living it. We hustle, we flow, we grind, we roll. We hustle, we flow. We hustle, we flow, we grind, we roll. We hustle, we know. We hustle, we flow, we grind, we roll. We hustle, we flow. We hustle, we flow, we grind, we roll. We hustle, we know. Okay. You know when I'm on that job, staying on top, don't stop. Even when it's mad, write them songs, yeah, I'ma just right them wrongs. Always peep the cost, heart is cold, let it defrost. Expensive soul, call me Kate Moss, but like work here, there is no loss. You know when I'm on that job, you know when I'm on that payroll. They do when I wanna lay low, I'm making noise and I say so, yeah. You know when I'm on that payroll, you know that I don't wanna lay low, I'm making noise when I say so. You know when I'm on that task, constantly healing scars. You know this moment is a gift, then it becomes the past. I'm made from fire and still the soul is meant to last. Energy ain't going nowhere now, we're living it fast, living it. You know when I'm on that task, constantly healing scars.
Body real nice, I'm a centerfold. Make him take me to the mall and cop 10 of those. I don't want your man, I ain't in the hoes. Got a big ass, real soft like a dinner roll. Yeah, I know you like that. You just send a DM, I don't write back. Bitches think I wanna be a man like that. This little kitty got some grip.
Alright, let's see if this is it. Here. I'm trying, I'm really trying. Alright, here, alright. Let's move, let's move. Hey, 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 hey.
And it's a ticket talking mother for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking mother for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking mother for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Hey!
And it's a ticket talking mother for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking mother for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it. talking Maja for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket, talking Maja for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket, talking Maja for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket, talking Maja for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. Gotta get it, get it.
All right. Whew. Even though I didn't want to move, we did still move. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's good.
Nos vamos a quemar, me llamas en la disco en la semana. Como tú lo mueves, baby, ya no sé qué va a pasar. Solo tú bailas.
Let's check our whatchamacallit. Our the apples. Woo! Hey. All right. So Kimberly sends $10 and says, "Not a Dr. Umar fan." I know that's right. I don't understand how people with all of the evidence can still be. O'Sullivan says, "Umar sagas. Thanks for the distraction." You're welcome, baby girl. And Dominique sends 1111 and says, "For always educating whilst entertaining over here." All right, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. If you got up for that dance break, put up the number 2. Let me see who got up. Because you know what? It's not easy, but we have to take the investment into ourselves and do what we need to do for us. Even if you worked out, get up and do some stretching. There's always a little bit that you can do. If you're sitting down at work and you can't get up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze muscles, and then release. Do what you got to do for yourself, because at the end of the day, it really benefits you. All right, so let's get back to the video. Oh, all right. That was good. That was good. I didn't think I was going to be able to move, but we still did something. We still did something. I'm going to pat down some of this concealer in a moment because I feel like it's a little, I don't know. I'm tired still, and I need some water. I got to get my water. Let me grab my water real quick. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Ah! Yeah, so you can feel free to pause, or like I have the link to his original video there, because I know we're going a little fast because I want to get through it, because I have schoolwork that I still need to do tonight because tomorrow's Monday. So I don't want to sit up here and be enjoying myself and then I don't do what it is that I need to do for myself. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be mindful of all of that because I really don't even have the time to be making this video. All right, let's continue. Let's get back to Lennon. Oh. All right. All right, let's see.
This looks like a man who's handling his business. Okay? I've been telling people about this for such a long time. I have all the receipts, all the research. Okay? Let's go to the next one. This is all on the same docket. Still baby mama number 1, 2002 to 2001. Again, this young lady who's alleging that she is Umar's father, or excuse me, that Umar is her father. This would apply to her unless there's another baby out there that he had at the same time. Okay? 2010, generic order. Okay, by this time, Umar's talking about how FMG is going to open in 2010. He said that FMG was going to open in 2013. Okay, following the timeline here. Okay, he's not working by this time. Generic order 2011, 2011, trying to find where's the money at? Where can we get money? See all the generic orders start popping up? He didn't start collecting money for the St. Paul school scam until 2014. Order to suspend driver's license. And he has had his driver's license suspended, I think it's 3 times altogether. See this? This was in September 7th, 2011, September 12th, 2011. Another generic order trying to find income. Generic order in December 16th, 2011, trying to find income. Order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issues. See, they're probably calling him in and he put some money down. And Umar, have him on record. If someone wants me to pull it up later, I can. He says that he pays his child support in bulk. In other words, he will let it accumulate And then when they call his ass in, then he'll pay it off. And he didn't care about these babies. Order to suspend driver's license, February 8th of 2012. Order to restore driver's license, February 14th, 2012. Contempt order final in 2012. Generic order employed to modify income tax. Now notice this is in 2014. Umar wasn't working in 2014. Quick question, what was Umar doing in 2014? But that's when he started the St. Paul school scam.
Wow.
Here. Look.
So there were multiple schools?
Right here. In 2014, that's when he started raising money for the St. Paul school scam. So they're trying to find a way. And again, he did not have tax exempt status. Hit the one. Yeah, hit the one. He did not have tax exempt status. I've been telling people about this recently. In 2014, I can pull the receipt where Umar states that. That's when he had on that suit, he had on the tie. I think he had on the tie. He had on the glasses, trying to look all sedity and shit. Y'all remember that? Well, he states it in that video. That was in 2014. He says, we don't have paperwork. We don't have the tax exempt status at this time, but we're working on the paperwork. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means that all the money that Umar was collecting at that time, because he didn't have tax exempt status, he didn't file paperwork with the IRS. He didn't have a, 501c3. Initially, it was a 501c4 that he started. Then he changed it to 3. I've talked about that in the past. But the point is that because he didn't have tax exempt status, all the money that he was raising at that time was considered to be what? Personal income. 2015, personal income. 2017, 2014, 2015, personal income. Okay. Let me just look up something real quick. I don't think I'm gonna pull this up. See, that's why, look, let me show y'all something. See, I've done all the research. Look at this. That's why by the time we get to 2016, Umar has a tax lien of $41,641. All that money he was collecting, that was personal income. That's why it was subject to not only taxation, but also wage garnishment through the court system, child support court. Y'all follow me on this? Hit the one. See, this is in 2016. The tax lien appears in 2016, but it's probable that this tax lien appears, this is actually, because this is early 2016, this is probably from the year 2014. Yeah, probably 2014. They probably gave him some time to clear up this debt, but then he didn't do it, and finally they issued the tax lien. Y'all following this? Anyone following this? See, so this tax lien is probably from 2000, which makes sense too, by the way, because I have videos of Umar where he talks about in 2014 how y'all only gave him $200,000. Okay, in a matter of, I think it was a matter of 6 months or something like that. He was complaining about that. So what I'm going to propose is that this tax lien isn't for 2015. It could actually be for 2015. I'm going to propose that it's from 2014, but it's not filed until early 2016. If you guys understand what I'm saying here, because it's not like you don't pay your taxes and then that same year you receive a tax lien. It doesn't work like that. Okay, there's a window, and they'll, you have a window to clear that shit up, and then if you don't clear it up by a certain point, there's legalities that go along with this. There's paperwork that's served, and then ultimately a federal tax lien will be filed. See, and so for it to hit early 2016, it's more than likely that this tax lien is associated with 2014 tax years. If this makes sense to people, I hope this makes sense. Okay, so that's why. See that. I don't mean to be arrogant, but y'all, you Umar Johnson defenders, cult followers, y'all can't fuck with me. I know more about this guy than you know. And you follow this guy. I can literally write a book with source material in that shit on this guy, scholarly. Working on a document. Y'all can't fuck with me. See, all of the line that y'all done on me, on my wife and my kids over all these years, and I've always said it, time always tells the truth. See, y'all, I'm not here to be both for the disrespect, but I just want to be clear. If this pinky right here, this little tip right here, that's about as much as you know compared to what I know about Umar.
Oh, wow.
See, Umar Johnson followers, some of y'all don't even know he got kids out here. You know nothing about this school scam. Some of y'all don't know about St. Paul's College. You don't know about in 2005 Umar's resignation letter from the UNIA. Huh? You don't know about what Umar was talking about, how Lauren Hill, when he was in college, came into the hotel room and sat on the bed next to him and put her head on his shoulder and told him, didn't know his ass, but told him that she was on a menstrual cycle. And then later on, after the concert was over, she found him at the back of a dark gym and found Umar and went up to him and kissed him on the cheek and said, "Bye, cute." Y'all don't know about that shit. Or when he said he almost got in a fight with Jay-Z. Or that the Democratic Party sent him $2 million.
What?
Huh?
All of this?
Time always tells the truth. I've been telling y'all for such a long time. Today ain't nothing new. I'm not surprised. Whether she is or whether she's not, that's not even the point. I'm going to prove to y'all that Umar has at least 3 baby mamas. I've already proven that he got 1. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm just down. All right. So the tax lien is from 2000. He had other tax liens too. He had one 2010, 2008, 2016. He gonna open up a school. He had a tax lien in 2017. He had another one in 2017. One was two state ones. I don't even know how you do that. I don't know.
Wow.
He had another one in 2016. Another state tax lien. Anyway, so I just want to correlate that to this second receipt with the income terminate income attachment in 2010, and then hearing off let's see, contempt petition, contempt order, miscellaneous. Okay, I did those contempt petition against the defendant. Okay, we're on this one. Okay, so I was reading this generic order where they're trying to find, and then we get all the way up to 2014. Says order employer to terminate income attachment, order employer to modify. See, this is they were. I think probably what they were doing, and I don't know for sure, but they were probably trying to garnish the income that Umar was receiving from donations somehow. Because I'm sure that the mama was aware of this. Again, this is in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. He started the fundraising in April. So April, May, June. Yeah, so it was about over 3 months. And after 3 months, they were probably trying to get money because they knew that Umar was bringing in money for the St. Paul school scam. In 2016, all the way now we go skip all the way 2016, April 12th of 2016, contempt petition issued against the defendant. Generic order, they're trying to find where his income is at. By this time, he has tax exempt status. Okay, order to vacate, if you researched it correctly, order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issued. That's all in 2016. Generic order. They're still trying to find his income. And all this time, he's raising money. Okay, by the end of 2016, Umar stated that he had already raised $1 million. Even in 2025, he's telling people that he hasn't raised $1 million. This guy's such a liar. I'm gonna get to all these super chats too, everyone. I just want to get through this, if you don't mind. 2017 order to suspend driver's license. Okay, he gets his driver's license revoked again, and then that's the beginning of 2017. And then by the middle of 2018, there's an order to restore his driver's license. So this guy, he didn't have a driver's license for about a year and a half. 2018 contempt petition issued against defendant. Then generic order. Follow me on up. Contempt order final. And then in 2019, this is the year that he acquires his abandoned buildings. Pro se contempt petition filed by plaintiff. A month later, order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant issued. 2019, September 18, generic order. We got generic order through 2019, and then into January 7th of 2020, January 8th, order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issued. Another generic order, pro se contempt petition filed by the plaintiff. Generic order to suspend driver's license. That's in February 10th of 2021, and then he has it restored. And this is all because he's not paying child support, and it's not one payment. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Okay, and I looked this all up on research. I can't remember what the numbers, but there's a certain amount of payments that you have to miss before actually the court will take action. In order to suspend driver's license, and then the following month he gets it restored because he probably had child support that was due. He wasn't paying. He went in to go pay it, so he get his driver's license. That's why Umar tells you black men that if you need to go to Africa, make sure you pay your child support. He said this kind of stuff. See? Makes because passport, because he's talked about the passport and all this other stuff. And I don't know why they won't give it to me. Okay, you probably got it. If you got all these taxes that's due, and who knows whatever else is going on with this guy. Anyway. Okay, so that's the first baby mama. Have I proven without a shadow of a doubt that Umar has one baby mama, bare minimum? Hit the one. If there is a poll too, by the way, and the poll question is, how many baby mamas does Umar have? Okay, is it one? Is it two? Is it three? Or is it more than three? Okay, have I proved to your satisfaction in the cookie question that Umar has at least one baby mama? Okay, all right, thank you. Well, now I'm going to prove that I'm about to prove that Umar has a second baby mama. Okay, but let's go back to this video, and I'm going to add some commentary, and then I'm going to prove that Umar has a second baby mom. Here we go.
On my dad's side, I asked him if he knows her. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister.
Let me start this.
So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite.
Yeah, but Umar, he's the ultimate hypocrite on so many levels. He tells black people that you shouldn't wear sports attire because it's a white man and blah, blah, blah. He wears it all the time. He'll tell you black men that you should be committed to black women, but he's not committed to not one. He'll tell you that you shouldn't be dealing with white women, but I have him in a video, or you shouldn't be dealing with white women, but I have him in a video where he calls this white lady gorgeous. Hit the one. He's a total hypocrite. Oh. Let's keep going.
And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter, but I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you.
Yeah. But see, Umar, he's talked about in the past how he doesn't have any relationship with his daughter and daughters. He's talked about that in the past. He's a deadbeat. He's an absentee father. Don't even pay child support. You already showed you the docket. Again, if this is in fact his daughter, this would correlate to the docket that I just showed you, and the timeline worked for that. But again, I'm not saying that this is his daughter. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying that Umar, in addition to not being present, he wasn't consistently supporting his child. Whether this is her or not is irrelevant. Okay, again, don't take it the wrong way. He wasn't supporting his child that I have already proven that he had. And that he wasn't providing for that child financially, okay, in addition to being absent. Here we go.
And you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter. Ever in life. So
Amen.
I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me.
Okay, listen, again, if you can prove to me, again, I'll just have to ask you 5 questions. You show me the documentation. Young lady, if you haven't seen this video, I can provide you with the names of your other 2 siblings. No, let me take that back, because I wouldn't do that, because they're minors. I will provide you with the mother's names of your siblings, respectively. That makes sense. I'll provide you with the mother. Mom, I have to say, and you can't tell by looking at somebody. I know people, I mean, you can kind of, but that's not what we're doing here. But I just have to say this just as a matter of intrigue, I guess, that this young lady looks like the mama.
Oh.
I can tell you all that. Does that mean that this is that? No, I'm not saying that this is Umar Johnson's daughter. I'm not saying that it's not. Because quite frankly, I don't know that as a fact. But I can tell you one thing. She looked like that mama. That particular mama. Okay?
Oh, wow.
Just keep going here.
Because I want to know who you are.
And again, I can provide her with the mother's names, and then she can contact the mamas. And again, it would be their decision because they are the adults. These other ones, they're still minors, and it wouldn't be right for me to put their names out there. That's why I got redact shit. Same thing with Umar, run off the mouth. I put beeps. You guys remember I did that in the past, because I would never put their information out, nor will I give that information to anyone else, including this young lady, even if this was Umar Johnson's daughter. Okay, what I would do is give this young lady, if she can prove to me 5 questions plus the documentation that she is indeed Umar Johnson's daughter, I would provide her with the name. I can provide with the addresses too, but I wouldn't do that. I would just give the names to the and the phone numbers. let me stop. But I can give you the names of the mamas, of the 2 other baby mamas. Umar has 3, even though he claims 2, and then you can contact them just by all this. You can find all this information online. You have someone's name, you can get their home address, you can get their phone number, all that stuff. I have a degree, like I said, cybersecurity. I know how to get all that. It ain't gonna take you but 20 minutes or less. But you can get their information and contact them, and then they would make the decision as to whether or not they would want you to be in contact with their daughter or daughter. You know, that makes sense. Okay. And again, I don't know the sex of the 3rd child. I do know that Umar has at least 2 daughters, but he also has at least 1 other child. I just don't know whether it's male or female. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair, and you know, deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You're moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old, and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? Yo, I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl.
Listen, I have Umar tell this story. He was upset about how his daughter, and it could be this one, if this is indeed his daughter. I'm just going to assume that for a moment. And some of you guys may remember this. He tells a story how, because he was upset about it, how his daughter was being raised by another man, and he was blaming it on the daughter's mother because he was saying that the daughter's mother didn't want her to be around him for whatever reason. Didn't want her to be around Umar. Anybody remember that? So again, this young lady, she could have seen that video. Okay, I played that. I don't think she would, because she would have been in high school back then. She could have seen the video where I talked about that, or she may have seen it online, but I highly doubt that. See, but that story that she's telling, now is that proof? No. What I'm saying is that what she's talking about here is what Umar talked about, how one of his daughters was being raised by another man. He was mad about the shit, but he was the one that was a deadbeat. Anybody? What's up, Jonathan? Yeah. See, some of y'all been around a long time, so this is long time ago. Okay, this is really long time ago. Now, let me say this again. I'm not saying that this is his daughter. What I'm saying is that it correlates. What she's saying here correlates to what Umar has stated in the past about one of his daughters, which would be this daughter too, by the way. Okay. And I'm not saying this is her. I'm just saying this young lady who is alleging that she is Umar's daughter. Let's keep going. Here we go.
He has been in my life. And I thank God for him, because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my birth certificate, because when my mom had me, he left.
I already told people that. It's the one. Y'all remember that? It wasn't even that long ago either when I told people that. Now, could she have seen one of my videos or a couple of my videos and then she took that and, you know, yeah, that's possible. But I already told people that. I even told people he ain't on the birth certificate. I told y'all he ain't on the birth certificate, did I not? All right. Again, I'm not saying that what she's saying is that she is the, I need to stop saying that. I just want to be clear about that, because I want to be fair. Let's keep going.
And I do have a DNA test. So yes, I can prove that's my father. I would never.
Yeah, and the mom would have a DNA test, because like I showed you guys earlier with the court, the docket from the court, remember? That Umar, because they had to issue a paternity test, and Umar agreed. Ultimately, he took it, and it's verified that Umar was the father. And he did that with the other babies too, by the way. We'll get into that in just a moment.
I'll get on here and lie, y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number, or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me, because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the black community. And as an activist, I would not think that you would be a deadbeat, because you rep the black community so much. Yeah, but there's a lot of people in the black conscious space who are deadbeats. They're out here womanizing and sexually exploiting these black women out here. There's a whole lot of them. So I'm not surprised by that at all. It still doesn't make it right. I just want to be clear about that. Just because someone gets online and presents themselves a certain way doesn't mean that that's who they are. You know, let's be very clear about that. Now, listen, I'm in my children's life every single day. Drop my daughters off at the bus stop every single morning. Okay? There's been times where it's snowing. One time it was when they was coming home from school, and it was snowing. And one of my daughters, she texted me and was like, can you pick us up at the bus stop, because it's snowing really bad right now. I said, okay, I'll pick you up. You know what I did? I got in my car. I went over there earlier than what they would normally get there.
And I took my I didn't have snow boots. I took my shoes, my work shoes, and then I took the shoes that I do when I'm doing work around the house. And then I took my snow shovel, and I had like a big jacket on and a beanie on, and it was storming. And I went out there and I cleared the snow from where I parked all the way to where they let them kids off.
What? Who cleared the snow?
There was other parents too parked over there to pick their kid. Probably wondering, what is this guy doing? No, what I did was I cleared a path so that my daughters can easily walk. It'd been easier for her to walk instead of walking in inches of snow. They can get to the car like that. Umar, you don't know anything about it. That's why it's such a shame. It really is. And people get on here and act it's all sadity. They want to tell black people what they need to do and blah, blah, blah. They want to blame everything for everything that doesn't go right in their life. No, Umar, it's time for you to man up. Now, listen, I don't think you're ever going to be a father because you don't have that in you because you have narcissistic personality traits. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. And if this is your daughter, it's a damn shame that she has to get online to try to figure out a way to get in contact with her little sister. She don't even know that she got at least. I'm gonna prove it that she got another.
So this video right now is sped up to 1.5 speed. What you can do is you can click the gear icon so that you can slow it down. Because on your thing it will probably be going at 1 speed. Slow it down to 0.75. Because like I said, so there's a few different things. I'm not feeling well. Thank you, Crystal. I have like hay fever, beginning of the spring. I'm very congested. I have a little bit of a headache. I'm not feeling really well. I don't really want to be on here, but I promise you all a watch party. So we're watching this together. I have homework that I have to do in a little while. So, because tomorrow's Monday, you all know that I'm a master's of psychology student at an Ivy League. There's a lot of reading that I still need to do, and I'm already not feeling well. So please slow the video down on your end. That's fine. That's fine. You can watch the video on his channel, but his video is 4.5 hours. So we have got to, if we're going to have this watch party, I know it's sometimes a little difficult to hear things sped up like that, but you can slow it down on your end, right? Right?
Sitting out here too. She don't know if she watched this.
It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B. It doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard my mission for this video. Y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with you because you are my sister on my father's side that I have never met. I don't even know your name. I don't even know how old you are. I have a sister on my mom's side, and I'm the...
Okay, let me just say this. Just a bit of advice to this young lady. I would suggest from a cybersecurity perspective that I know, again, you're grown, and people could say, yes, she's grown, but she's young enough to be one of my daughters. This shouldn't be done online like this. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I know how Umar Johnson followers are, and they will attack this young lady. They will have all types of negative things to say about this young lady. They will create lies and spread rumors on because they did the same shit with me. If they're going to do it with me, what you think they're not going to do it with this young lady? They've done it with other people too. See? My best advice is to do this offline. And I can help you with that because, again, you can just contact me, lennon@yahoo.com, answer 5 questions to verify that you are indeed Umar's daughter, and then provide the receipt that you claim that you have, you allege that you have. And if it's to my satisfaction, that, yeah, and I listen, I'd say, listen, what's your mama's name? Huh? Give me the last address that your mama stayed at. Again, and from a cybersecurity perspective, none of this gets out to the public, none of that stuff. Okay, I'm trustworthy. Okay. And once you provide that and I verify that, what your answers are and the document that you allege you have, I can provide you with the name of the other 2 baby mamas. And you can contact them. And if they would like for you to meet your siblings, if in fact you are Umar Johnson's daughter, then they would decide that. Okay. But I wouldn't do it online because I know how Umar Johnson falls. I'm just talking from the standpoint of a father who's looking out for the security of someone who's young enough to be my daughter. Okay. Okay, but again, people grown, they do what they're going to do. All right. Let's finish this up. Then I'm going to do super chats. Then we're going to get into the next receipt for I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that Umar has at least 2 baby mamas.
Oldest. I'm pretty sure that my sister that's on my dad's side, I'm probably older than her. I'm supposed to be guiding her. I'm supposed
to... Yeah, you are. If in fact you are his daughter.
be teaching her things. Because you as the father, you're not doing that. So let me do that as an older sister. But that's the end of this video. As I stated in the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to bash this man. I'm stating facts. Facts. And in the next clip, I will show y'all the screenshot of me trying to reach out to him, and he ignored me after I asked him if he had my sister's phone number. So here you go.
Okay, let me get this off of here because it shows her name. All right. Again, like I said, please do not post her name, social media, or anything like that inside of the chat room. And if anyone's reviewed this video at a later time in the comment section, do not post it. I put some filters on here anyway. That's the cybersecurity, from a cybersecurity perspective. I'm going to say it again. I do hold a degree in cybersecurity, and I take it very seriously. Okay, so we need to do our part to keep this young lady safe because these Umar Johnson followers already been through the fire with them, and they don't tell them what they're going to do or say or what have you. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Okay. I got to text this brother back. All right, let's get to the next receipt. All right. So I've already let's go back to the timeline. We'll do it this way. We'll go step by step. Actually, let me do this. Let me get to these super chats real quick, if you guys don't mind.
All right,
And
we
thank
can
y'all again for
fast
tuning on in.
forward
It's been
past the
impromptu. I had all this
super.
other stuff that was my day off. I had all this stuff that I was planning on getting done, including getting some sleep, but evidently that's not going to happen. That's all right. Thank y'all for tuning on in. Okay, Pharaoh, I got yours earlier. Thank you so much, Pharaoh. Got yours, Black Wolf. Okay, shout out to Black Wolf. Black Wolf knows a lot of stuff. Been around a really long time. Matt says, peace. You know, so I didn't put the Snow Bunny love or no intro like that because I don't want to be goofy. This is serious. Okay, but thank you, Matt. I used to, Atlanta Braves was my favorite team back in the day. My wife was in Atlanta for a while, but that's back when they had Dave Justice and they had two really good, actually, John Smoltz, Maddox, and Glavine, Tom Glavine. They had a really good pitching staff. And that's some good offensive players too. But anyway, that was back in the day. It used to be my favorite baseball team. Lewis Lev, how's it going, Lewis? Says, how does your delinquency span the equivalent of 5 U.S. It's true though. It's true though. Okay, again, he was put on child support by the first baby mom in 2002, and he's still in child support in 2025. I'm gonna show you all the receipt, but it's true. Is that about 5 presidents now? 2002, 23, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, you're right. It's almost 6 presidents. If he paid, it would lower. Okay, thanks, Lewis Lev. All right, that's wild. SB says vasectomies need to be mandatory for men like Umar. Yeah, well, he has at least 3 baby mamas. I'm going to propose that he has more. Okay, I don't know that to be a fact, but I'm going to prove, and I do know for a fact that Umar has at least 3 baby mamas. And again, he's still out here living a sexually promiscuous lifestyle. He's what you would call a rolling stone. Remember that song back in the day? That's what Umar is. Okay? Truth be told, his daddy was the same way. Okay? But that's no excuse. Thank you, SB. Brian says, a guy named Porty Flocka from No Jumper lied on you for so many. Yeah, he did. And I forgave him too. You know, it is what it is. I think he's doing a lot better. I don't think he's doing that type of stuff like he was doing back in the day. Wish him well, like so many others. Thank you so much, Brian. How's it going to say? He says, hold on, family. Yeah, that's what Umar's like. What's up, Sage? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Illumi GA or Georgia says, Umar, not my infant Johnsons. Keep doing the good work. Oh, thank you so much. I will continue. Again, I'm working on a documentary. I haven't made much headway over the last month or so. I've been so busy with other things. I'm still waiting for my life to slow down, but it don't look like it's going to happen. Thank you so much. It's a shame that Umar continues to deny that, in the first place, that he's absent. He's not an active participant in children. He traveled all over the world. Has been since 2010-ish. But even before that, he was a deadbeat. If we'll get back into the time, I'm going to show you guys this in just a moment. But here we are all these years later, and now we're in 2025. He's still living that type of lifestyle, and he's always talking about sex, and always talking about cookies and crushing cookies and 5'5" thick in the thighs and this type of perverted shit. You know, what kind of man at the age of 50 is talking like that when he already impregnated at least 3 women out here and has been a deadbeat to his children? They could have had him on Jerry Springer. Thank you, Illumi GA, Georgia. SB says, will the IRS finally go after Umar, send him to jail? Yeah, I actually think that the IRS have already gone at Umar, especially when it comes to him filing proper paperwork. And I've said this in the past. We'll just have to wait and see that ultimately what Umar's going to get caught up in is going to deal with the IRS and his lack of filing with the IRS, and yet he's still maintaining a tax exempt status with his tax exempt status. He's not filing with the IRS that he's collecting. He's done it for 2 years, where he's had tax exempt status, but he's reporting that he ain't collecting no money. Okay, so that's what they were probably getting for tax evasion, maybe money laundering, something like that. And then if and when it happens, Umar Johnson's probably gonna be like, yes, the white man and all this shit. No. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Anybody else doing the same thing, could be a white man doing the same shit, he'd got him up too. It's only a matter of time. Thanks, SB. Lori says, Umar fans already found the young lady still saying the same things, tearing a black man down. Yeah, shameful. She can hang with them, defending her. She can hang with them, defending her. Yeah, but I don't like, because she's young. I just don't like the idea of, and I know how social media is. I just don't like the idea of her being out there like that, and me knowing how his followers are and what the extent that they will go through. They will lie. They will make up fake receipts. You know, they'll spread all types of rumors and all kinds of stuff like that. You know, I don't even know if I should be saying this, but you know, I first saw and she's not the one who broke the story. There's someone I should give. Let me find this. I want to give this person credit who broke this story on YouTube. But I think her name, the person's, I can't remember her YouTube. Let me pull this up. I meant to do this in the beginning. Again, if you're enjoying the show, please hit the like button. We got 1,018 people here. I anticipate this video is going to get a whole lot of views.
I didn't realize
also, if you haven't voted, please vote on the poll. I'll get in just a moment to check out the poll as well. But let me go see the person who broke this on YouTube. I just want to give a shout out because different people have covered it already.
I didn't realize I broke this.
Okay, I think it's this one. I am that I am 10 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the person. So I want to give that person credit. But I received emails about this though too around that time. I mean, I probably received about at least 20 emails today. I didn't get a chance to respond, but I apologize. I probably won't get the chance to respond because I got other stuff to do. But I want to thank people who let me know. They let me know early this morning. I had to get my daughters to school and had some other stuff to do. I was supposed to be relaxing today. But this comes across the desk. Also, Tanya TK, I used to watch her a long time. But I had to stop watching her because she started dancing. And one time she was dancing, had the music going, and she had on this tight dress. And I said, I said, I can't watch this more because I'm married. I said, you know, I can't be led until the temptation. no disrespect. Okay. I had to stop. But she did a video today. I watched that. And I just want to mention this too. And this is not to be mean, but at the end of the video, and not to make it personal, but she said that, you know, that I was living inside of a basement or something like that. No,
you know, we talked about this the other day at the end of the video that I did. I did think he was living in a basement. That's what people were saying. And when I watched him during the pandemic, he had this setup where he had like, it was like a computer desk was over here, and he had like a little bed behind him. And so I was like, I thought it was a basement, but no shade. I mean, plenty of people live in basements. It's like, I don't know what different people's situation is. I don't know, but ain't no shame to it. But he says he wasn't living in the basement. So I'm glad you cleared that up. But there was no shade. It was a mistake. I didn't know.
There's some of the rumors that people were spreading about me dealing with Umar, and have been for many years. Okay. I've never lived in a basement. Okay. Now this residence is 3 stories, and then there's a basement, but there's nothing down there. Okay. This looks like a basement to you all? I hope not. This is the couch too, by the way, that I bought my wife. Anyway, I bought that couch a couple months ago. Now this is about a month and a half. Anyway, I just want to say that, Tanya, because I've always enjoyed your content. Again, like I said, I can't watch you now. I don't watch you anymore out of respect for my wife. But I just want to say,
I need to understand this. I think I don't even know if I should write to Lennon. If the temptation is so great just from watching a video, my gracious, I don't even know what to say. Now y'all clowning. You know what? Ever since he made that statement, I've had a lot of people coming over to my channel saying all different types of stuff about my beauty and allure. I mean, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. Thank you. I really don't know what to say. Lennon, get up and dance with us. If your ass was dancing, you wouldn't be there gawking or being or feeling like it was tempting. Get up and dance. The music is playing. We got 15 more minutes before our next dance break. Y'all are so silly. Oh my goodness. The whole family can dance too. I don't see how dancing is disrespectful to a person's. I thought about this a lot after I heard this the other day. And I'm like, it's not like we working together in close quarters in the dental office with waters splashing up on. I mean, it's a video. We thousands of miles apart. I don't know what the temptation is. I don't understand men in this respect. I really don't. I don't understand how movement is temptation. I don't understand how a person on the internet can be threatening to an established situation going on in your life. I don't know what's going on. Somebody, you know what? I'm not going to say much more because he'll probably see the video. Some of you are his fans. But I'll say that somebody said, correct me if I'm wrong, Lennon. Somebody said he was probably fast forwarding and playing the music parts over and over. And his wife was like, why that song keep playing? And then she came by and said, oh! Oh my gracious goodness. You know what? We can take a vote. What do you all think it was? Do you think it was... I don't even know. What could it be? Do you think he was fast forwarding and playing the songs over and over and it was conspicuous and and it was conspicuous and people in the house were like, why that song keep playing? If you think that was the case, put up a 3. If you think it was just the normal, just regular videos that we are having our movement break in, put up a 4. If you think he was seeing something that just was not there and that was his imagination this makes us wonder what else. Look, sir, you could put up a 5. I want to see, I want to see the vote. I don't understand it. Because since last year after my surgery, the movement that we were doing was because my blood count was so low. It was just trying to just stand up and stay mobile. Let's see what the vote is. Let's see what the vote is. Let's see. Nobody, no one is. Okay, let's see. Oh, somebody said his wife is from the islands and I favor her. Oh, okay. That could be an option too. That could be so four. Four. Ah, how funny. How funny. Oh. So wait, so you all are saying that I look like his wife so that he may be attracted to me. But then I don't understand where the temptation part comes from. Where is the temptation? The temptation to do what? To get up and dance? To what? I don't understand. That's the part that's confusing. His wife is an island girl too, so maybe it was from some of the calypso music we were playing. He already said that you and his wife are both island girls and he loves him, some of his wife. So, oh, movement can be seductive to a man, Tanya. Oh, my. It's not about that. It's about the content. Thank you. It was that booty, T. Oh, my Lord. What's going on with you all? Y'all taking that joke way too far. Seriously, LOL. It's the quiet confidence, Tanya. I have a MS in forensic psychology. Research is easy if you devote time to it. This is a different conversation going on. I have a forensic psychology class, and that is some gruesome ass shit. Like 1 week, because like we have to read these cases. And we had to do a role play the other day. In my situation, the man who was he's no longer living. And in the role play I did, he's no longer living. He lost his life with a knee to the back of his head and an umbrella to his windpipe. That's how he lost his life. Temptation for some, thick booty, but then what? The temptation to do what though? Because what you do in the privacy of your own home or bedroom is private to you. There's no real temptation. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, Jessica's saying you fine, Tanya. Someone else says he doesn't get out much. Someone else is saying y'all play too much. All right, let's get back to the video. I just needed to understand a little bit. I don't understand, but you know, we'll put on some calypso in honor. We'll put on some calypso. Okay, so let's continue forward. Let's continue. Where is it at? Here it is. All right.
That no, I wasn't living inside a basement. People said all kinds of stuff, including that I was living in Section 8 housing, and that me and my wife, we were committing what do they call that? Welfare fraud? No, it's just the rumors that Umar Johnson supporters have been spreading, and that's why I think this young lady, you know, she really needs to be careful. She may be able to handle herself and defend herself, but I know how crazy it can get. And I would hope, I think that this is something that should be handled offline, and it still can be. And the young lady just has to reach out to the right people. And I can give her information. I give her phone numbers too to people that she could reach out to. And I'm not talking about, I wouldn't give it to the other Umar's other baby mama. I wouldn't give her those phone numbers, but I can give her a phone number, of at least one phone number that she can call directly and get enough information to get this ball rolling. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lori, for being a member. And also, shout out to Tanya TK. I used to watch her many, many years ago. She's awesome. She's come up too. She's got a whole bunch of subscribers and everything. So continue with the success.
Thank you.
All right. Let's keep on. I got a couple of super chats, and then we're going to get to the second baby mama. We'll go to the timelines, and I'll pull up the receipts for the child support, and then I'll prove to you all without a shadow of a doubt that Umar has 2 baby mamas, and then I'm going to prove that he has 3. Okay. Let me go look at this poll real quick. We have 3.
And Phillips, slow the video down on your end. Slow it down to 75%. Click the gear icon. Let me show you all. Let me show you. If there's anybody who thinks it's a little too fast, there is a gear icon down at the bottom on YouTube. You see this little icon right here that's a gear? Click that. And you see here where it says playback speed. Click that and then turn it down to 0.75 for yourself. I have it up to 0.15. So if you play it normal, it'll be sped up. But if you put it on 0.75, it'll be normal speed. And then you can just watch it like that. And then when my part comes up, you just put it back to normal. And then when his part comes up, you just put it back to 0.75. Because like I said, so I have hay fever. I'm not really feeling well. I have some studying to do. And his video is 4.5 hours. Actually, it's over 4.5 hours. So we really got to kind of get through it quickly. All right, perfect. Perfect.
80 likes. Let's try to get to 500 before the live stream closes out. Again, we have over 1,000 people watching. The question is, how many children does Umar Johnson have? 3% say 1, 11% say 2, 32% say 3, and 53% say more than 3. Okay, so far we have 1,050 votes. Make sure you get your vote in, and make sure you go ahead and hit that like button if you are enjoying the show. I would like to get to 500 before we close out. Okay, Good Correct Chat is undefeated. Okay, thank you all so much.
All right.
Let me do this other one real quick. Lewis Luck says, I've seen a little of the video. She does look a little like him and appears to have some of his mannerisms. Yes, I saw that too, but Lewis Luck, well, I'm gonna say this: she looked like a mama. And she looked like a mama for real. But again, that's not enough to be able to say that the person is the child of. Because you never know. You never know. Again, the idea is to verify. I'm not saying that she's not, and I'm not saying that she is Umar's daughter. But I also think that this is important. The reason why all this is important because it really sheds light on the fact that Umar is a deadbeat, whether she is or not. You see what I'm saying? Because I can pull up the receipts where he says he has. I can pull up the receipt where he says he's never bought a baby clothes. I said, at that time I thought he only had 2 children. I said, how can you have 2 children and you don't raise $2 million at that time? He didn't have 2 million. As an estimate, at that time he had raised about $1.7 million. Let's say $1.6 million. You mean to tell me that you ain't never bought no baby clothes for these babies? What kind of man? You see, that was it was the block party situation. He was there because I don't know what we should get out because I ain't never bought no clothes for no baby. I said, what, really? Well, if you look at his child support, that makes sense. Okay, but again, it looks like I would have to have conclusive proof. Is that evidence? Yeah, but that's not proof. And I want to be fair here. Okay, now do I think that it's his daughter? It could be. I'm not gonna say one way or another. I don't know for sure. It could be. Again, like I said, it looks like he probably got more than 3 out here. But I'm going to prove during this live stream, by the time we get done, he has 3, at least 3. I think so. It's like, what's up, Jonathan Kids? It's one thing if she didn't try to contact him, but he's pathetic not even contacting her.
Oh yeah.
But Umar's been a deadbeat for her in particular for 22 years. Okay, listen, because Umar's already admitted this. He says, I don't have a relationship with my oldest daughter. This would be her. Now, even if this isn't her, whoever that oldest daughter is, he said that he don't have a relationship. Y'all remember that? I can pull that up right now. Don't make me do it. Somebody remind me. Jonathan, remind me towards the end of this live stream to pull that one up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But Umar was doxing the baby mama. That's that video. I have the beep in there to redact information. He's giving her personal information and all this, place of business and all this kind of stuff. Umar admitted that he's a deadbeat. See? It's a shame that she, if this is a daughter, she has to try to.
Pootie Cat is going to go finish a project. I feel you because I have a midterm paper that I got to do. So speed down. No, we got to keep going.
Contact him, but I'm not. The thing, Jonathan, I'm not surprised by that. This video, I'm not surprised by it. It's sad. Okay, if it is his daughter, it's sad. If it's not, it's still sad. Okay, because the fact of the matter is that Umar, either way, he's still a deadbeat. But see, that's not anything that I hadn't already known. See, we'll see where this goes. It's sad. It really is. Thanks, Jonathan, for super chat. What's up, I said, did you see today's video of this ninja at the HBCU talking about brown sugar, pina colada, and African limited? No, I ain't seen it. You might have to come back later today. Let me go see. Is it a new video? I really don't be following like I used to. I don't have time. People be sending me links. And shout out to everyone who sent me links. I appreciate it. Again, he's still posting pictures of different women talking, where they're acting like Umar. This is all damage control because I already did a video for you members about this. See this? Yeah, I don't see the new video. The only thing I see on his Instagram page is it says Dr. Umar School for Boys. Good Garvey Day. As I don't. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I mean, Umar, you're such a clown. You're such a clown. He really is. He's a disgrace. I mean, I'm trying not to speak poorly because I know his daughter may have seen this video, but he really is. He ain't got no shame. This is 17 minutes ago. He's watching this shit right now. Hit the one. Umar watching this right now like he always do. Hit the one.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how we ran out of sound. My bad.
As I take a walk in my second story basement.
I forgot what it is that I said. What was it that I just said? My bad. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, okay. So what I was referring to somebody's comment that was on the screen when the person was saying it's a shame that when he sees his daughter that he doesn't think about his grandmother, mother, aunt, and all of those other things. And I said that we probably misunderstand what the patriarchy does to the minds of far too many men, that far too many of these men see women as a resource, see women as disposable, see women as something that they want to get something from. And he just look, there's no way that a person can care about themselves, can love themselves, and have their child out here in this world fighting for themselves, fighting for their lives on their own without your protecting them. There's no way you can love yourself. I believe that Dr. Umar and any person who leaves their child willingly and has them out here fighting for themselves has some deeply, deeply, deeply rooted issues going on of self-hatred and a myriad of other things. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Y'all hit the one. I know y'all can't see me. These are my daughter's pillows too, by the way. Okay. On the second story, in the second story basement. I'll be sleeping good on this couch. I ain't gonna lie. Umar, you watching this right now with your homeless ass. Got your fathers out here talking about I live in the basement. One time they said I had a sex dungeon in the basement. I kid you not. I said, what?
I mean, what you and your wife
Yeah,
do
Umar
is
Johnson,
between
please.
you two.
All right, let me pull this up. Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's a video that's appeared on YouTube or something, but I don't see it on Instagram, but I'll look it up later. We may have to come. I don't have to come back this evening. I really don't. I got to give you some shit. I got to be up extra early tomorrow. Let me show y'all this. This is from 17 minutes ago. Look. You see this? 17 minutes ago. Good Garby Day. As I don't live in the prison of other people's opinions, I have no interest in discussing or explaining my private life with any of you, as my 15 years as the most relevant. Here's the narcissism. 15 years of, what does this have to do with being a deadbeat, Umar? And all of this is foolishness anyway. This is just self-aggrandizing narcissism. Explaining my private life with any of you, as my 15 years as the most relevant and requested scholar, orator, activist, Pan-Africanist in the world has made it clear to me that the Negro public is only interested in laughs at the expense. He's watching this shit right now, Umar. Don't whine and complain like a bitch. You was all big and bad when you was talking pull-up team and Lenon horror, and I'm gonna send all this talking, suit up and boot up and all this shit, bitch ass. Then now you try to act like and laugh at the expense of other people's misery. What do you mean? It's all about you, isn't it, narcissist? You see this guy? It always has to be about you. You're not talking, and maybe he will later, but he ain't saying nothing about the suffering of these children that he's a deadbeat. He ain't taking care of, ain't even providing for, even though he done collected $1 million.
Wow.
For this fake school that don't exist. It's always about Umar because Umar is a narcissist.
Oh my goodness. It's time for us to get up and move again. That's crazy. That 40 minutes went quickly. And we are not even halfway through the video. We're only at 1 hour and 26. Okay, we gotta go through. We gotta push through, y'all. We gotta push through because I don't know how much longer we're gonna be able to watch this because so let us find our music. All right, let's okay, here. How much more? I got 5 more minutes of movement, of exercise that I gotta get in for the day. All right. I wish we could find some calypso. Let me see if I can find us some calypso, something, because this is that rubber dub music right here. You know, we don't want to get too sexy over here. So let me see if I can find some calypso. Let me see. Calypso. All right, let's see. Calypso. Oh, no. It's soca we want to look up. It's soca. Calypso is old school Caribbean. Let's see soca as a genre. All right, let's see. This one is called The Last Wine. There's only 2 soca songs on here. Let's see if they... Okay, let's see. Let's see when the beat drops. Oh, which one do you all like better? This one or this one? Okay, which one do you all like better? 1 or 2? Let's see. That one has the whistle in it. Let's see what this one. All right. You know what? Listen. Let's see if we can next one. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Whew. We did that one already. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. If there's ever a song I play on this channel that you want to know the name of, Shazam it. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I got 3 more minutes of exercise to reach my daily goal. So we're going to get it on the next one. We're going to get it on the next one. Let me check the apples. All right. Remember, if you want to contribute to the broadcast, the link is in the description. It's $, Tanya TKO. It is a verified Cash App account, so you know you're sending it to the right place. All right. Whew. Okay, let's get back to the video. That was good. I wasn't really feeling the second song, but we still moved. That's all that really matters. So that was good. That was good. I'm tired. Somebody says there's always the sound effects when dancing for me. Bendiciones, hermano. Un abrazo fuerte. Who are you talking about? Who's having a hard time and needs a strong hug? Who are we talking to? All right, let's get back to the video. Oh my goodness, I am fatigued, y'all. I'm tired. I feel tired. Whew, okay, let's get back to Umar Johnson while I recuperate and drink some water. Here, let's get it playing. I don't even know what I'm doing. I gotta play from here, not from there.
He don't care about nobody but himself. But then he gonna try to play the victim. You ain't no victim, punk. You bitch made. You was bitch made then. You bitch made now. That's why you still up here living like you living. Whether this is your daughter or not is irrelevant. I'm gonna prove during this live stream, punk. what we used to say back in the day. Call people
Wow.
I'm a proof during this live stream that you're a
Wow.
deadbeat times 3, at least.
Wow.
Neither the Coonocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer. You watching this shit right there. That's why I found the shit out of you, Goofy. Neither the Coonocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer community could care less about the truth of this situation. You're a deadbeat. Whether this is your daughter or not, I'm gonna prove it. You want to call people YouTube struggle streamer? Umar, I earned more income last year. No, let me almost last year, but this year I'll earn more income legitimately than you did raising money for a fake school that does not exist. How about that? Based upon your tax filings. Clown.
Wait a minute. How much money you making, Lennon? Okay. All right.
Without saying too much. Anyway. Meanwhile, you homeless. Even though I am in my second story basement right now. All right. Umar goes on to say, with that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in a 3-way conversation about why her father hasn't been present in her life. So he's admitting it. Isn't that what it sounds like? Could crush that? Hit the one.
Yeah. He's
You're
admitting
such
it
a
for
punk.
sure.
You really are, man. You don't have no manhood about yourself. You're bitch made. That's what we call. And I'll call you a bitch. If I saw you in your face, I would call you a bitch too. Okay? Easy. And you'd be like, you're admitting that this is your daughter, Umar. Isn't that what it sounds like? Y'all listen, maybe I'm wrong on that. Drea?
Who do you think would win in a scrap between him and Umar? Umar does not look like he knows how to fisticuffs. He does not. Who do you think would win? if you think Lennon would win, put up a 7. If you think Umar would win, put up a 6. I want to see who you all think would win in a scrap between them two. I could just imagine them both tiring themselves out, falling down around on the floor. But I think Lennon could take him. Umar does not look like. Umar looks like a runner and a hider. He really does. He does. And Lennon seems really angry. He seems really angry right about now. So I think he could take him.
Why am I bringing this? Here we go. No, I'm asking you, Drea. Because Drea's highly intelligent. We had her on the show many times. Doesn't this sound like Umar's admitting that this is her daughter? I could be wrong. I'll wait. I'm waiting for Drea. Yeah, that's what Tasha K said. He says yeah, that's what she said. We're gonna get back to it, but I'm just gonna y'all crazy.
Let's see the vote.
I can't wait to come back and watch this later.
Some
I'll just be in the chat room looking. I gotta stay out of the chat room.
Some people think Umar would win. Some people think Lennon would win.
I'm gonna read that part again.
Interesting.
This is what Umar said. Okay, I didn't say it, Drea. Umar said this. Umar said, with that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in that 3-way conversation about why her father has.
7 is for Lennon, 6 is for Umar, like 666, and 7, like, you know, lucky number 7. Do you think Lennon would win? That's 7, or Umar? That's 6.
Has been present in her life. Damn, and he got some nerve to put FMG up on here at the same time. Can you see how crazy?
Kelly says, I think Umar would throw him down. You think so? Umar doesn't look like a fighter to me. He does look like he would try to grapple. But he doesn't look like he could spar. Not to me. I don't know. I would give it to Lennon, honestly. I would think Lennon would take him down. Umar might sit on him. He's speaking fast because we haven't sped up.
Out this yet, but that's Umar. Hit the one. See? I'm gonna go back through this. It is Yolanda. It is. This is a 6. He admits it. He admits this is his daughter. So we can say that now. You see, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, right? With that being said, please ask that this little girl. He said, she's 22. Allegedly, that's what she said. Why are you calling her a little girl like that? And you ain't. Listen, Umar, you're not her father. Okay, you're a sperm donor. You're not her daddy. You're a sperm donor. But you're gonna say, please ask that little girl. Damn. You see this shit? This is the type of person that we're dealing with here when we talk about Umar. But guess what? I already done told y'all. You Umar Johnson father the first time.
I can see Umar fighting dirty. And someone says Lennon's rage would, yeah, I can see. Lennon does seem like he has a lot of rage now, especially after Umar doxing him and doing all that dirty business. Mm-hmm.
Seen these videos by me? Yeah, he's a hater and blah. No. I already told y'all all this shit. I told y'all this a long time ago. I've been saying this. This ain't nothing new. I'm not surprised by this, not at all. Somebody remind me later to pull up a time. Somebody remind me in a month later to pull up the video where there's two videos. There's a video where Umar was in the UK and he says that he has 2 daughters. You should see how he was acting. Y'all remember that? And then someone remind me to pull up the video where Umar docks the baby mama. And that ain't the same one. That's not this baby mama either. Okay, because that's another one. We're gonna get to that one. That's the most recent one. But Umar, the narcissist, he has to make it about him like he's the victim. And then he has the nerve to put FMG Leadership Academy on here while he's admitting that this is his daughter and saying, with that being said, please ask that little girl. Who talks like that about their daughter? See the distance? He has no connection. Please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in the three-way conversation about why her father hasn't been present in her life. I have no problem with this conversation being public, but her mother must be present for that conversation. She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the
Umar is not 280 pounds. Maybe he was before, but he looks like he's lost a lot of weight.
table. I am sure that the truth will be revealed, and all three of us are.
Somebody's saying neither of them looks like they can throw hands. Listen, when it comes to rage, right, like just that animalistic fighting from rage, I feel that rage coming from Lennon. I don't think Umar seems like he thinks a lot of things are a joke. I don't really see him. I just don't see it.
If all three of us are present together, there's no excuse, Umar. Already showed the receipts about you not supporting financially. Get your driver's license revoked. Already shown that. And yeah, we can now say, Cookie Crush Chat, that these receipts right here, I'm pulling them all back up. We're going to go right back through this one more again. I'm not going to read all of them, but I'm going to show you all. Because now we can say, yeah, this is this docket. And I have the mama's name. I also have the address, phone number, all that stuff. But we can say conclusively now that all of this, these entries in the docket for this particular baby mama, for child support, that all this is associated with this young lady who did the video today. Okay, let me pull this up. Here we go. I'm just going to run through it real quick. Here's baby mama number 1 from 2002 to 2021. This will make the young lady roughly around 22 years old. If we're going to look based on this, 7/15/2002. Again, this is when the complaint was filed. That's not the date of birth. It just means that it's probable that she was born in and around or before. It would have to be before July 15, 2002. 74 entries. This is this young lady right here. See this?
So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want
Okay, listen, Cookie Crush Chat. Anyone in Cookie, Umar Johnson followers. This is Umar Johnson's daughter. He admits it.
to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has a...
See? Okay, no. Listen. I'm him. Is that what the young people say? And shout out to everyone else that's been along with this journey, that sent me receipts, KKC, Information Man, Nappy Yankee, Make a Change, Pocket Watcher with JT, etc., etc. I'm him. I already told people. See? I've done research. I could literally write a book on Umar.
Wow.
I have the receipts. I don't have to make anything up. In fact, what I'm showing you now, you guys can look that shit up for yourself. Today. You go look it up right now. It's all public record. Everything I show is public record. I have more information too that I have not shared, because even though you can find it publicly, it's too much. It's what I call beyond the scope. In fact, they're to a degree.
Drea brings up a good point. She says, if Umar is about that life, why he trying to get his followers to do his dirty work? Because he a punk. Stop playing. That's what Drea says. And you know what? I'll say this. Listen to this. Leaving is easy. Staying in the day-to-day and doing the right thing, taking care of your child, being there, the ups and the downs, that's hard. I wouldn't imagine that a person who is not used to doing the hard thing, building the school is hard, collecting donations is easy, coming through on those promises is difficult. Like I told you all, I was not feeling well today, but I said that we were going to do a watch party today, and sniffling and all. These are all of the tissues that I've used to blow my nose on this broadcast. I have like hay fever or something. And Elle wants you all to know that we're supposed to move our clocks ahead. Are we moving our clocks ahead? When are we moving our clocks ahead, Elle? I saw your message come through, but I'm not sure when we're moving it ahead. But I wouldn't trust a person who is not used to doing the hard things to know how to fight. I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't trust them to know how to do the hard thing, to train, to know how to fight. I wouldn't trust them to do that. I wouldn't. So no. Yeah, Lennon. And Lennon is married. He has a wife, and he's in the day to day, every single day, making. So from what it is that I know about Lennon, and I don't know much, he has a wife, he has at least 2 daughters, and he's in their lives every single day. He's working to make a marriage work with another human being, right? And he has gone back to school to get he's gone back. The clocks went forward last night. How I didn't know this. How I didn't know this. Please don't put links. Don't put links on my broadcast, please. Oh, I didn't know it happened last night. Okay, so we woke up today in a different time. Then I didn't know that. I'm behind this because, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so let's continue going forward. We're running low on time. We're running low on time. Okay.
I consider the fact that his daughter's online like this, that it too is beyond the scope.
Oh, what's happening? I gotta refresh my. Let's see.
Because she shouldn't have to be online in the first place. Umar should be a man in the first place. You watching this right now, Umar, your bitch mate.
Wow.
You got your daughter out up here trying to find her relatives, her sister and shit. What kind of man? Get online trying to act, then you're gonna flip around trying to act like something wrong with everybody else in the YouTube struggle stream. You homeless, Nick. Umar, you've been homeless since 2019.
Lennon has 5
You got
kids?
some nerve. There ain't no excuse either. You don't raise $2 million bare minimum. I'll say 2.6, 2.7. As I'm pouring me some juice in my second floor basement. I'm just playing. You got some nerve, Umar. Got my blood pressure up.
What?
All right, let's get back to it. I'm gonna get to the super test too. What's up, Indigo babies? Hope everything going well with you. Thanks for super sticker. All right. See, now it takes a whole new field now. It just feels different. Let's watch this again from the beginning because Umar admits
I
that
don't
this
want
is
to
his
watch
daughter.
it
What kind of
again.
man?
Let's
Hey, TikTok, so I just wanted to
rewind.
come
Let's
here with
fast
a small-
forward. I don't want to watch it again, honestly.
It's unfair, and deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the black community.
Birthday? What kind of man are you? And I know you're watching this right now. And I've been.
Hold on.
When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle?
Damn.
Yo,
Listen, we had 3 birthdays in March. I dropped about 4K. I don't know what I was thinking. 3 birthday parties. No, excuse me, 3 birthdays. We threw 1 big birthday party. Then we had a smaller birthday party with the big one. It was crazy. There was over 50 kids in this house. They just kept. I thought it was gonna be 5, 6, or 7. They just kept showing. I said, "What in the world?" I'm not. It was more than 50. I kid you not. Some of these kids was in the bathroom sitting on. The toilet was closed. Sitting up. We had 3 bathrooms. Sitting on the toilet in all the bathrooms. One sitting on the toilet. 2 of them sitting up on the sink. 1 sitting on the floor just talking. All out there, all up in here. It was crazy. And then my other daughter, she wanted to go to the aquarium. And I wish I should have just got a membership because I ended up dropping about $360 for everybody. One of my daughters, it wasn't even for her, it was for my other daughter, but she brings a friend and relatives out here. I had to pay for them too. Let me stop complaining. But altogether, I dropped about 4K. See? But Umar, you have not been to a birthday. What kind of man are you? And I know you're watching this right now. And I've been saying, I'm not surprised by any of this, but you don't even give a shit. You post this shit like the bitch that you are on your Instagram page and try to make it seem like you're the victim here. You have no love for your daughter. None. I'm starting to think you ain't got no love for nobody. That's what I'm starting to think. Except you.
We should do. There's somebody in here, something street TV that says that Umar could take Lennon. We should try to organize a charity fight between them two and see, because I really do think Lennon's rage would give him the advantage. Honestly, I really do.
Your damn self. What kind of man? And you got some nerve. You got up there on the Lord Jamar show talking about I mess with little boys. See? Fuck with the wrong one, homeboy.
You gotta
now look at where you at.
File some
own daughter
charges
calling you out.
against him for slander.
I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl. He has been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my...
All right.
Okay, I know I messed up earlier. I apologize for that. I already told people, okay? Do not post this young lady's name. And it's official that it's her daughter, but even more so now because Umar Johnson followers are batshit crazy. Don't put her name in there. Don't put her social media in there. If there's any mods up in here, if you see anybody post that, just block them. I don't give a shit if they're they've been around for 5 years and they have a membership. Just block them. I've already told people. Okay?
Oh, wow.
We should not be doing that.
Okay, let's
But that's the end of this video. As I stated in the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to bash this man. I'm stating facts.
All right, let's get back to
Can you
this.
see? Oops. See the screen share now. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. Okay, y'all. Okay, we good. All right, thank you. How's it going, guys? I wish I had time to give shout out, but we got to get through this. Thanks, Sequoia. All right, what's up, KKC? I got your message. I got to call you back. Shout out to KKC too. Let me read this again. Dr. Umar Johnson, this is his response. He's watching this live stream right now. He says, good Garby Day, as I don't live in the prison of other people's opinions, I have no interest in discussing nor explaining my private life with any of you as my 15 years as the most requested scholar, most relevant and my family court paperwork in case any lies are told. You a motherfucker liar. Let me stop. I apologize. I know you don't have the paperwork. You guys know how I know Umar ain't got the paperwork? I'm going to show y'all why he ain't got the paperwork. Hold on one second. This guy lies so much. Oh, damn, man. Why you got to do this, man? I'm supposed to have an easy day today. I know you ain't got the paperwork. I'm about to show you right now. You're such a liar. I already showed it your child support docket too, by the way. There you go.
Wrong alpha male. Send those resumes in. fdmgresumes@gmail.com. fdmgresumes.
Where that paperwork at, Umar? Cut it out. You can stop lying. You homeless. Now you homeless. Where is paperwork at?
@gmail.com. FD.
Look at this.
Oh! The camera turned around by mistake. Look at this mess.
LG.
Oh!
Where the paper? What box is it in, Umar? Oh, let me declare your goofy ass. This is what you get. You done pissed me off today. Then you gonna post this on your Instagram page.
Oh God,
you pissed me off
I gotta
anyway,
use the
I'm
bathroom
pissed because
looking
this is
at
your daughter. You
this.
admit that it's your daughter, and you gonna talk to her like that on Instagram page, try to with the narcissist, try to act like you're the victim, and then you gonna issue orders to this young lady, and you ain't never been in her life. You deadbeat. Bum.
Look at this mess.
Where that paperwork at? I wish you would. Umar ain't never shown no paperwork for nothing.
Look at this.
He did show some degrees. He didn't show the first degree
Look at
because he says
this
this too. So
mess.
it's a double major. But anyways,
@G.
look at this. Where the paperwork at, Umar?
Look at this mess.
Email. Doc.
Oh fuck! Oh my
I could not live
Ross.
like that, y'all. There's no way.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Look, I gotta put this up on full screen. Look at the way this man is living. Oh my God! I gotta use the bathroom after I seen this. Oh my God! What can I do? I have to put something up on the screen. I gotta go to the bathroom after seeing it. Oh my goodness! You know what? I'll put this up full screen. You all can just zoom in. Oh my God! I can't. Oh my goodness! Oh my gracious! Let me put a song up for you all to listen. Oh my goodness! I can't believe what I have seen. Oh my goodness! I can't believe this. This thing hurt. Oh my gosh. I got tissue flowing all over me now. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Horrible. This thing hurt my belly. Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I've just seen. Oh God, have mercy upon me. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. I can't believe what I've just seen. Oh my Ross. Oh my goodness, look at this.
None of my cash is full, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash is full, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash is full, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash is full, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm trying to feed my kids. I'm trying to keep my.
Yo. That look oh my gosh, no way. This is what I'm saying. How you do anything is how you do everything. You see this mess? Ooh. I can't believe it, but this is, we got an apple that has come in. Let me grab this real quick. Maine says to show support. Love the show. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let me send you some hearts. This is terrible. I don't know what's going on with this man. He's not mentally well. He's got filth and mess all around him. Oh my gracious, my goodness. No, this look a mess. Do you all see how this man is living? Yeah, something ain't right with him. So he's nah. Oh, somebody dancing with their puppy right now. Shantia.
Even in my second. I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
Calm is what we're looking for. My thing is y'all need to. What happened?
And watch what he do. He goes straight to line.
I'm in the process of relocating to Wilmington, Delaware, so the apartment is a mess right now. Y'all don't need to see all that. I'm in the process of relocating to Wilmington, Delaware.
He's just sniffing and shit. He never moved to Wilmington, Delaware. He lied all the time. All right. So where's this paperwork at, Umar? Let's finish up this Instagram post. We still got. We're gonna be here at least another hour. We got about 1,100 people in the building. Thank you so much for tuning on in. There is a poll, and also I want to get to 500 likes during this live stream if possible. I got a lot of super chats to get caught up on too. If y'all can be patient, I appreciate it. Umar, he lies so much. Okay, I highly doubt he has paper. But again, I already showed y'all the docket. This is baby mama number 1. So this right here from 2002 to 2021. This is this young lady right here. This is her associated with her. It's confirmed.
Stepdad, who has been in my life since a little girl. Umar, he has another daughter. Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to.
Daddy the same way, because I have with his daddy. They was beefing, and his daddy told Umar, he says, "You know what? You're dead to me." If all three of us are present together, I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I still have all of my family court paperwork in case any lies are told. Cut it out, Umar. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is so not cool. Damn, you are such. Damn.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, you see this, DD?
It is
sick. Yeah, look here. You see this guy? This is how Umar. Hey, it is. He's cold-blooded, like a snake. I done told people he's a snake.
Wow.
His daddy the same way. Because I have with his daddy. They was beefing, and his daddy told Umar, he says, "You know what? You're dead to me." Y'all remember that? Cold-blooded. Ain't no different. Damn. What's up, OF?
Tamika says she's been to the school and it's beautiful. Oh, wow. You know what? Send us photographs. Send it to me, tanyatko.com/contact. Send me photographs of this school that's so beautiful on the inside, because we saw videos of it and it was flooded. The toilets wasn't working. It was a mess. So if you've seen something other than that, if you said you've been there, show us the photographs of it. That would be great. Because when I saw videos of it, he was crawling in through a fence. The place was under construction and no students were there. 20 years later, not one child. So this is the thing. Even if he had to rent out space, create a charter school and rent out space in another school, which children have been educated at his facility? I really want to see that. I'm going to take your comments off of my screen, because
yes, he's
go send the photos to me. Send the photos to me.
Oh, good. God bless her. God bless her. Again, if I can help in any way, I think this is all out there now. So who knows, the other baby mamas. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. It's possible that other women are going to step forward, or other kids are going to step forward talking about Umar is the baby daddy. Look how Umar talking. He said, trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is so not cool. Yeah. That's Umar. I've been telling people. Queen Mommy Dear, I've been telling people. Hey, how's it going, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing all right. I've been telling people. He don't. Can't have a man around your kids that don't even like his own. Amen.
That's right.
Yeah, he called his own daughter a struggle streamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, his levels of ain't shit are at an all-time high. I agree. What's up, Shaw? Yeah, game over. What does the other got to do with this? That's what Umar Johnson probably. Well, what about this? And we ain't talking about Elon Musk. We ain't talking about that. We talking about Umar. And if you can't deal with it, then hey, here's what it is. You still hit the like button or some shit. I don't know. I've been dealing with you, Umar Johnson. Y'all funny to me anyway at this point. Y'all just funny. You goofy. You fall around this clown skirt. You don't take care of his kids. Talking shit to one of his daughters that he's been a deadbeat in her life for 22 fucking years. He's on Instagram talking shit. What kind of man? Well, what about Elon Musk? I don't give a shit about Elon Musk.
You said you poured yourself some juice, Lennon. What's
we talking
what's
about
in that cup?
Y'all ain't gonna get me goofing off here. This is serious.
I want to take a whiff test. What's in that cup, Lennon?
We talking about Umar Johnson, the most requested 22-year-old deadbeat Instagram struggle streaming bomb. That's what we talking about.
Are we talking about that?
No, I'm just playing. All right, we must stay focused, family. Kenneth says, you know your stuff like a math with no science, like Jordan knew the basketball court. That's true. That's true. When it comes to Umar, at least. I'm dumb about other stuff, but when it comes to Umar, I got all the receipts, family. All right, let's get back into this. How's it going, Maddie? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I made that. Ain't that crazy? That's cold-blooded, ain't it? He called his own daughter a struggle streamer. Damn. Indigo, I don't know. Hey, Bridget. Look, this is what I was thinking earlier. I just forgot to mention it. And this is such a good point. Thank you, Bridget. If Umar's willing to post some shit like this on his Instagram, and he has over 1 million followers on Instagram, how do y'all think he behaves behind the scenes? Oh, if I can tell y'all, but I can't do it. How y'all think he treats the mama? Or these other baby mamas? There may be one coming out soon. I wouldn't be surprised. Now that this is dropped. All right. Thank you again. Okay, please don't drop any identifying personal information inside of the chat. Okay, I've said that. I have it pinned. I know I messed up earlier, but we want to, and it's confirmed now that this is Umar's daughter, one of them. Okay, he has at least three children, at least 3 baby mamas. And let's get back into proving that. I'm going to prove it without a shadow of a doubt. I've already proved it once. Again, here's the docket for the first baby mama. And again, this girl right here. This is all her stuff.
I tried to contact.
Okay, here it is right here. Okay, 74 entries from 2000. Excuse me.
I'm gonna skip around because.
Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna go to the timeline.
I got a study tonight. So this is baby mama number 2.
Again, he was put on child support in 2002 by the first baby mama. Okay, that we just saw the video from the daughter, and it's confirmed because Umar he admits it. Umar was 28 at that time. He's put on child support in 2002 for the first baby mama. Okay. Well, what about the second baby mama? Well, that happens in 2015 when Umar is 41 years old.
Really?
And guess what? Umar's 41. The baby mama was in her early 20s. The second baby mama was in her early 20s, according to online records. This is why Umar does not claim to have 3 baby mamas. He only wants to claim 2 because he doesn't want people to know that he impregnated at the age of 41 a young lady who was around his daughter's age, the one that's in the video, in her early 20s. I'll wait.
Wow.
Shall we look at the receipts for the child support? Let's go take a look. Here's baby mama number 2. 2015 to 2017.
I'm trying to grab the back screen.
Complaint for support was filed December 23rd, 2015. Paternity order issued, defendant biological father stipulation, February 11, 2016. March 4th, 2016, order set to 0 due to lack of income assets. Wait a minute. How is it possible that Umar doesn't have income or assets in 2016 when he was raising money in 2014 for the St. Paul's College? Remember, he didn't have tax exempt status in 2014, but by the time we get to 2016, he has tax exempt status. So they could, and then in the paperwork of the IRS, he says that he's not paying himself any of that money. He's been living off that money. You see how sick he is? Umar doesn't have a job, so they can't garnish any wages. They could try, but they can't. What he did strategically was he starts raising money in 2014. By the end of 2016, he was already at $1 million. But because he has tax exempt status by that time, none of the money that's coming in is subject to taxation or wage garnishment. Because in addition to that, he's not paying himself through FDMG. And he says that in the paperwork with the IRS filing. See how slick this guy is? So he has money coming in, and he's been living off of that money. That's why by the time we get to 2019, Umar purchases these abandoned buildings for allegedly $400,000, and the money's gone after that. That's why he couldn't start renovation for another year and a half. He had to beg for another year and a half to at least come up with some money to start getting some shit done. Y'all remember this story? The timeline? You know, I was really thinking of setting up a secondary YouTube page and call it The History of Umar Johnson. And we'll just watch all these shits from the earliest video that I have on file, 2005, of Umar. Oh, and then go through the whole shit. That'd be wild. The point that I'm making is that when you do the research and you understand the timeline, you realize not just that Umar is he's a serious scam artist, but that he doesn't care about his children to the point where he will specifically not pay himself through this nonprofit organization, quote unquote, in quotations, so that his wages won't be garnished for child support or for tax liens, for that matter. See, here we go. Yep, that's Umar. That's Umar Johnson. That's what he do. And I think it was in 2017 that the tax exempt status gets revoked. It gets revoked. He didn't have it in 2014, part of 2015. Then by the time we get to 2017, he wasn't filing proper paperwork with the IRS, and so they revoked it. But then he sets another one up. That's why by the time we get to 2019, when he purchased these abandoned buildings, it's subject to the buildings, the properties are subject to taxation. Yeah, that was 2019 and 2020. By the time we get to 2021, he sets up another EIN number, changes the name slightly of the organization, and continues with the scam. And on the paperwork there, he's saying that he's not paying himself, but he's been living off of the money ever since. He's been living off the money since 2014. Again, he ain't worked a job since 2010, 2011. Okay? Yeah, Umar, he wasn't there. He's so scary anyway. All right, so let's get back. So let's do baby mama number 2, and then I'll do super chats. Okay, so here's the paperwork right here. All this again is public record. You guys can look it up yourself. Can y'all see this in chat? Let me know. Baby mama number 2, 2015, 2017. So let's see. Complaint in 2015, fraternity order issued 2016, order set to 0 due to lack of income and assets in 2016, final order agreement 2016, and non-disbursement order in 2017. Now there's also there's another case, but it's associated with this baby mama too. Again, this baby mama was in her early 20s when Umar impregnated her. Umar was 41, and then around 41. He could have been 42. He could have been 40, but I'm just gonna say 41. This is associated with this one. It's the same baby mama, 2015, 2017, but this is human resources, human services. I should have put human services department. What they were trying to do, and what I think happened was she hired a lawyer to try to go through human services department to try to get money out of Umar. 2015 complaint for support, attorney filed. 2016 miscellaneous docketing text, defendant has signed an acknowledgement of paternity. So I've just proven without a shadow of a doubt that Umar has at least 2 baby mamas. Hit the one. Have I proven it? To your satisfaction, could he rush that? He has at least 2 baby mamas. But I'm gonna prove he has 3 in just a moment. Defendant Umar Johnson has signed an acknowledgement of paternity. Yep. Okay. What's up, Vince? Shout out to Vince. Cedric. Mr. Ricky 27. Ain't no telling. Yeah, I agree, Dre. But I've been telling people a long time. Even before I found that out, I was telling people that a long time ago. Okay. Order to set, okay, interim order in effect, a hearing officer 2016, exceptions filed in 2016, generic order 2017, generic order 2017. I mean, they're still trying to find where his income is. Judge signs final order, says some sort of a final order in 2017, and order employed to terminate income attachment in 2017. Now, this makes sense. It's not that Umar was working at that time. See, what happens at that time is, again, it all fits perfectly in the timeline. My goodness, it just. By 2017, the tax exempt status is revoked. So now the money that's being brought in, because he's still raising money, he's been raising money for St. Paul's food stamps since 2014. Now the money that comes in, once that revocation takes place, is considered to be what? Personal income. Now it's subject to what? Taxation and what? Wage garnishment. Got him. See? So that's baby mama number 2. Now I told people that I'm going to prove to you all that Umar Johnson has at least 3 baby mamas. Let's go to the timeline. Hope you guys can see this. Let's go back just for the record. In 2002, at the age of 28, Umar Johnson was put on child support by the first baby mama, and we saw a video by his daughter. Umar admits that this is his daughter right here.
Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side.
Okay, and I just proved this is the other daughter right here, baby mama number 2, step by step. Okay, and even if we go to the timeline, we look right here, you have baby mama number 1, in 2002, at the age of 28, he's put on child support, and then in 2015, at the age of 41, he impregnates.
So he has hold on. So his second baby mama is the same age as his daughter? Whoa.
A young lady who's in her early 20s, and he's put on child support by the second baby mama. Okay, I just proved that. But guess what? In 2007, Umar's put on child support by actually this should go over here. I think. Let me look at this real quick. Because I think I may have this in the wrong sequence. Baby mama number 2.
I have a headache, y'all.
Okay, this is 2017. Yeah, okay, yeah, this should so I need to make this correction right here in timeout. This should actually go right here. All right, so this should be 41.
We
and
gonna
this should be
it's
2015.
getting later and later.
Human
Oh
Services
my
Department.
gracious.
Okay, so I just proved this. 2015, and then in 2017, the age of 43,
The
Umar
screen
is
is
put
not
on child
showing.
support by the third baby mama. You ready for the receipt? Let me pull it up. Okay, here it is right here. Here you go. It's not coming up for some reason. Oh, here it is. All right, here's baby mama number 3 from 2017 to 2025. And I just want you guys to think about this for a moment. Why would it still be in 2025? Well, he's still on child support. There's 51 entries. There's actually 52. And I'm going to explain that in just a moment because I like to have everything in order. I don't want people thinking that somehow you guys can look all this up yourself. Okay, this is all public record. So this is from 2017. August 12, 2017, complaint for support filed pro se. By 2018, March 20th of 2018, paternity order issued, defendant biological father stipulation. 2018 interim order in effect, conference officer. 2018 final order, non-agreement. 2018 contempt petition issued against the defendant. He's always in contempt. 2018 generic order. That's them trying to find out his income. Okay, he's still collecting money for FMG, right? He didn't purchase these abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware until February of 2018. All right, contempt order final. 2018 pro se contempt petition filed by plaintiff. Generic order 2018, generic order in 2019, January 3rd. About a month later, he purchases these abandoned buildings in Wilmington. This is just crazy. Umar, you ain't got no shame whatsoever. None. Okay. Again, this is what? The third baby mama. Right? Let me pull up the next one. There you go.
Oh gosh.
This is 2019, January 2000, generic order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant issue, generic order, 2019, generic order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issue, generic order, modification petition plaintiff attorney file. So it looks like this one hired an attorney too. Order to appear at a mod conference, defendant responded. Order to appear at a mod conference, plaintiff petitioner. That's in 2019. Pro se contempt petition filed by plaintiff, okay, by September 18th of 2019, generic order. September again, order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issue.
This is where we
September
are.
again, generic order. September again, interim order in effect, conference officer. October 7th, generic order. December 16th, generic order. January 20th, generic order. January 8th, January 2020, generic order. January again in 2020, generic order. January 8th, 2020, order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issued. And there's one more. You pull that one up.
Oh my gosh.
Now watch this.
Oh gosh.
In 2020 at the bottom, interim order in effect, hearing officer. That's in May 19th, interim order, now final, generic order in 2020. Now we're into 2021, order to suspend driver's license.
Again?
A month later, order to restore driver's license. So even in 2021, Umar, he didn't have a driver's license for about a month. Contempt petition issued against the defendant. This is December of 2021. The defendant ordered to seek and report employment. Now they're telling him, go get your lazy ass and go get a job and report your employment so we can garnish wages because you ain't paying child support. Mind you, Umar's still collecting money at this time for FMG. This guy, anyway. December 9th, 2021, generic order. And Umar, I know you're watching this right now. You should be ashamed, but you don't have any shame. That's why you get online and you disparage your daughter like you did. January 5th, now we're into 2022, generic order. 2022 contempt petition issued against the defendant. 2022 generic order. 2022 order to vacate bench warrant against the defendant issue. 2022 generic order. 2022 generic order. 2022 order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant issue. 2022 generic order. And we were on Umar's ass, so he started paying child support. But look what we have here in 2024. My God, I gotta say it. December 12th, 2024, modification petition, plaintiff attorney filed. This is at the end of last year. December 12th, 2024, order to appear at a mod conference. Defendant responded. December 12th, 2024, order to appear at mod conference. Plaintiff, petitioner. And then look at this shit right here. January 24th, 2025, interim order in effect, conference officer.
Wow.
That's the third baby mama. Have I proven, Cookie Crush Chat? Have I proven to your satisfaction that Umar has 3 baby mamas? Hit the 1.
Wow, this is exhausting. What's in that cup, Lenny?
Here's baby mama number 1. Here's baby mama number 2. And here's baby mama number 3. So why is it that Umar only claims 2? Well, because one of the baby mamas was in her early 20s when Umar was 41 when he impregnated her. I want you guys to keep this in mind too, because I've already proven it. I've proven my case. Okay, so there's a poll. I'm going to also propose, like I said at the beginning of this, towards the beginning of the live stream, is how you like that Umar has other children out there and other baby mamas out there because he lives a sexually promiscuous lifestyle. And it's probable now that one of his daughters has come out to put him on blast, which he deserves totally, that others may come out, including some of these other baby mamas around the world. Okay, so we're going to stay tuned on this. But I want you guys to remember what Umar has at least 3 baby mamas. I've proved it without a shadow of a doubt. Okay? If this was in court, you could subpoena all the paperwork documentation just from the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Do I need to tell y'all where y'all can find this shit? I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
But all that could be subpoenaed. And in court of law, they would be able to say conclusively that Umar has at least 3 baby mamas. But he only claims 2. I told you guys why. Because one of those baby mamas was in her early 20s. Umar was 41. In around 41. Before we wind this down.
Yeah.
Let me do this. I'm going to get to these super chats, but I want to find this video. And last time it took me a long time to find it. So you guys may have to bear with me on this.
Well,
this is an example of how much of a liar and habitual liar Umar Johnson is. There's a video, and if anyone in the chat room knows, I have it. I've downloaded it so many times. I know I have it. Where Umar's in the UK. And we already covered it before. I think I named the video, the UK Don't Play. Umar, he's in the UK, and a woman in the UK confronts Umar and calls him out because her son told her that Umar is a baby mama creator. Give me one moment here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Let me pull it up. I'll just pull it up online because I like to play it out of my browser. I mean, not my browser, but my user graphic interface on this end. But I'll go ahead and pull it up.
He's going to be looking for the video. Let's continue. Let's scrub forward.
All right. So, Black Numbers, if you can email this to me, I'd really appreciate it. But I do have it pulled up on when I asked. Yeah, I haven't seen this video yet. He was talking about brown sugar peanut color. Yeah, that's what he does. But we got this. Thanks so much, about. What's up, KK? He says, I just covered a call the young lady had where it was revealed that the mother lost her child and shortly after met Umar and got pregnant. Oh, no. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. Oh, so sad. So sad, man. Yeah, so the young lady, you covered a call the young lady had where it was revealed that the mother, meaning Umar Johnson's daughter's mother, had lost her child and shortly after met Umar and got pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but I'll take your word for it. KKC's credible source and has been from the jump. Okay, shout out to KKC. Man. Lewis Luck says she looks a little like him, has a similar speech pattern, and she's an activist. Umar, you are the yeah, Jerry, Lenny. No, I'm just playing. Let me not do that. All right. Yeah, it's official. So you were right. Okay, I gotta give it to you. I was trying to give Umar the benefit of the doubt, but you were right. Okay, thanks for the super chat. Akeem says, Nana Apia. It's Nana Paiana, something like that. Okay, don't Akeem, you're taking it too far. Or whatever his name is. That's what Umar's name is. Gonna turn that heat all the way down tonight. He gonna rock that powder up his Yeah, it's a tough one. That's a tough one, but you know, that's what he gets. You know, Umar, everything comes back. Umar, you have a lot coming at you, and you already know, because I know you're watching this right now. That's why you posted that on the Instagram page. And no, we're not here to laugh. It's a tragedy, but it's your fucking fault, Umar. This is your doing. Don't try to blame the mama just like you blame the other baby mamas. That's all you do is blame other people. You suck, man. It's just not manly. Own up to some shit, but that's a narcissism. You got to blame everybody else. It's everybody else's fault. It's never Umar's fault. Umar, you're a deadbeat bum. Fundamentally, you're a deadbeat bum from Philadelphia. You're a baby mama creator, and you're a con man, scam artist, charlatan. My son's laughing at your ass too. He even got more sense than you. You bum.
So people are asking, how does Umar have a passport? According to what it is that we're hearing, he pays his child support in like lump sums after many years, and he gets his license suspended. Then he petitions to get his license back and all of this other stuff.
Well, damn shame, man. But the point is this is you're doing, Umar. I've been saying, listen, real quick. I've been trying to get you on the right path for years now, but you're hard-headed and you don't listen. Good question. You know, I've given him all kind of advice to get his life turned around, but he don't want to listen. He thinks he's God's gift. He thinks he's the descendant of Frederick Douglass when he's not. He's a liar. His daddy already did the DNA test on that, and it came back that they're not descendants. They have no relationship whatsoever, no blood relationship. DNA, nothing. You lie talking about you're a descendant of Harriet Tubman. Really? Booker T. Coleman, stop. And yes, Pharaoh Ramses. This is what Umar, he lied so much. One time he said Jesus was, a couple of times he said Jesus was born on his birthday.
What in the world? Does that sound crazy?
This is narcissism. He like Tariq said, I'm not a fan of Tariq, but like Tariq said, Umar's a lifelong failure. So he always have to self-aggrandize, and I'm the greatest, and I'm the most requested, and you're a 22-year fucking deadbeat. Bomb. Literally. And Umar, you ain't with the shits. You ain't never been with the shits. You ain't got not 1 ounce of street in you whatsoever. Not one.
Wow.
You didn't grow up in them streets. You wasn't around streets and none of that shit. That's why your daddy called you out and said, stop trying to act like a thug. Because he know. Your ass was sent off to boarding school where everything was provided for you. Everything was provided for you.
Boarding school. So Umar comes from a well-to-do.
I know you're watching Umar, but you don't listen. I told you what you need to do to get your life turned. At least start to turn around, but you don't want to listen. Instead, you want to turn that heat down and scam and crush cookies. And so when the chickens come home to roost, it's everybody else's fault. It's your daughter's fault now because she's clout chasing. What kind of man? What kind of man?
It's time for us to get up and move. I don't feel well, but we're gonna try to do a little something. We're gonna try to do something. I have 3 more minutes of movement that I need to do in order to meet my workout goals for the day. I'm tired. I feel tired. I feel so tired. Let's see. What can we listen to that can get us some movement down pat for us? We got to get 3 minutes in at least. 3 minutes more. He said he's the defendant of the Pharaoh. Let's see. Fill My Cup or Hell of a Time. So we got some Western. I'm not in the mood to do Latin. I'm in the mood. We could do some Western. Hell of a Time. Okay, let's do some Hell of a Time. Let's see. All right. I'm just going to try to just get a little movement in.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank, and it ain't that long.
All right, I gotta get the whole 3 minutes in, so we gotta go right back to the beginning. All right, come on. I gotta move it.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank, and it ain't that long. Till I'm back at the mall. I'm pulling up the truck, down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Feast is the spot. We're on the road, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on the road, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. Hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, feet in the water, top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron or a beer in a cup. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on the road, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. We're on the road, we're killing
ventured to count towards my goal. I tried. I tried. I tried. Let me see. Oh, it caught it. It caught all the minutes. I have reached my workout goal for today, y'all. I have reached my workout goal. Oh, I'm so happy. I have closed all my rings. If you can see, all my rings are closed. Give me a clap for that, because I tried my very best. I tried my very best. All right, let's get back to this video. Because you know what? At least if we're doing some movements, I don't feel bad about us sitting here for 4 hours doing this. At least we're getting up every 40 minutes and moving. All right. I mean, some people want to be hoodwinked by Umar. Some people want to be hoodwinked by him.
It's the mama's fault. I even have Umar. He said it's the grandmama's fault. And then one time he said it's you sisters. It's y'all's fault for not checking the grandmama and not checking one of the baby mamas on his behalf. Y'all remember that one? I should pull that shit up, boy. We'd be here for another 3-4 hours. I could do it.
Whew.
Mr. Nana needs to cut it out. All right, thanks, Aki. Yeah, we're going to laugh because you're goofy, Umar. So we ain't going to laugh at your daughter. It's a tragedy. But you're a goofy. Straight up. What's up, Conscious Jedi? What's up, Uncle? Remember when Umar was saying Lauryn Hill was interested in him? She is. No, don't say that. No, I talked about that earlier. Yeah, that's one of Umar's fantasy stories. I covered those inside the documentary. He's out there. He just be making. He said that Lauryn Hill kissed him on the cheek and said bye, cutie, and laid on the bed next to him. She didn't even know who he was. Just laid on the bed next to him, put her head on his shoulder, and told him that she was on her menstrual cycle. Where did they do that at? Remember, you ran to walk into any hotel room or anywhere for that matter, and you go up to some man that you don't know, and he lay on the bed. You just lay your head on his shoulder and start telling him how you're on your menstrual cycle. Anyway, that's Umar. Okay? The scam is strong in this one. The scamming is strong in this one, family. The pump and dump. I should do that. I apologize. It's very strong. It's very strong. Very strong. I'm trying to tell you, Umar's a Sith Lord. Y'all know that? Umar Sauron, he's a Sith Lord. I've been trying to tell y'all he's Sauron. He's a Sith Lord. They don't got a house. They got a hole to go to.
Wow.
I'm not Yoda though. I think I'm more Obi-Wan-ish. That's all I am. I'm more of a diplomat.
So
I get up frustrated sometimes. I start acting like Mace Windu a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going forward, Len.
Pretty much, I would say Obi-Wan.
Let's go forward.
It's so sad. This whole situation is sad. Why?
All right, Miss Dara, I feel you. We're more than halfway through the video, so I don't know how much more there is.
Energy, father, daughter. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all, come on.
Let's continue going forward.
Look at this guy.
All right, so he got something else up on the screen. Let's see.
Umar got you blocked on everything, even stuff you ain't even on. He said, yeah, we're my man Bam. We got to block his ass. He got you blocked on everything. What is this? Oh, no. I ain't never seen this, Black Anonymous. Where'd you get this from? Let me download this. Damn. And which baby is this? This may not even be his. Let me see. No, he must have posted this. I just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I've never seen this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna check this out right quick. Thanks, Iceman Man. Here we go. Look at this guy. Umar looks like it's around 2007-ish, based on my research.
All right, so let's see what it says here. Just one more year and you'll be a grown woman princess. I remember the day you were born. It rained outside, but as soon as you came into the world, the sun came out. I was the first to hold you. I remember you looking up to smile at your daddy. I'm so very proud of you. Keep going, my beautiful daughter. Remember, the world meets no one halfway. If you want it, then you've got to take it. This is sad. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. This is really sad. This is sad, y'all, because how can you do this to a child? How can you have a child out here in this world and then you posting up stuff like this, but you're not taking care of your child? You know, this world is already hard enough out here without things like this. This is terrible. This is really terrible because I can't even imagine the hole in that young lady's heart trying to fill it with the void. He says he was the first one to hold her. I don't know if that's true or not, but to go from that to just abandoning your child, that's sad, y'all. That's sad.
Maybe 2000. Well, let me go look here on my timeline. 'Cause I'm going based on the video that he did in 2005, or it could have been 2006. So it could be later. It could have been later than that. It could be 2000. No, it would have to be between 2000. No, it actually could have been at 2000. Let me look at my timeline here.
That's
2002.
sad.
No, this would happen
That's
in 2000.
evil.
No, this doesn't make any sense. This is not that. This can't be the second baby mama, and definitely it can't be the third. Because that's 2016. This would have to be around no, that makes sense. 2002-ish. So 2005 is a video that I'm referencing. Let me read this. It says, just one more year and you'll be a grown woman, princess. I remember the day you were born. It rained outside, but as soon as you came into the world, the sun came out. I was the first to hold you. I remember you looking up to smile at your daddy. I'm so very proud of you. Keep going, my beautiful daughter. Yeah, this has to be the daughter that's grown now. Remember, the world meets no one halfway. If you want it, then you'll got to take it. And he's been a deadbeat, absentee father from the jump. The reason I was referencing 2005 is because of this video right here. This is the earliest video that I have on record of Umar being recorded. It appeared online later, but based on my research, it was recorded, because sometimes videos are recorded much earlier. It was recorded in and around 2005. So let me just pull this up for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about here.
I think that this is so sad because children come into this world defenseless and they didn't ask to be here.
Right? Edge up. There you go.
Umar Johnson, and I'm a member of the organization founded by the Right Excellent Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the Universal Negro Improvement Association. I belong to the Philadelphia Division. By trade, I'm a school psychologist. And in the city of Philadelphia, I'm the youngest of only 4 black male school psychologists, although Philadelphia is the 5th largest school district in the city.
Yeah, remember, he started working in Philadelphia School District in 2001. I already showed this in the timeline. And he was employed there from 2001 to 2006. So this would fit in within that timeline in around 2005, could be 2004. And he was put on child support by the first baby mama. And he has 3 altogether, 3 baby mamas, 3 children, at bare minimum 3, even though he only acknowledges 2. He probably has more out there. That was in 2002, he was put on child support. And so this particular image was probably taken in around 2002, maybe 2003. No, probably 2002. We can actually go back and look at the child support docket for the first baby mama. That would be this one. Yeah, 2002-ish. Yeah, so this picture was probably taken maybe 2000, because this was the child support. Yeah, it probably was taken in 2000, towards the end of 2002, maybe towards the beginning of 2003. This picture was probably taken. Yeah. That could have been in 2002. I'm going to say in 2002. And so in this particular video right here, this video was probably a year or 2 later. He does this video.
Eric, I'm sorry. I actually happen to be a relative of that man hanging on the wall, Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, that's not true. It's another lie.
Whose real name was Frederick Bailey, but he changed it to Douglas when he escaped to slavery, which is my family's name. He's actually a blood cousin. But I just want to give you some information that I hope can help you as you help children and families and parents in your communities and in your neighborhoods. School psychology, exactly what is that? The reason you probably don't know is because it was never intended for you to know. School psychologists are the psychologists who are responsible for evaluating children and determining whether or not they have educational disabilities. Any child who's ever been diagnosed as retarded, learning disabled, emotionally disturbed, autistic, as having a traumatic brain injury, or, in a positive note, those who are ever diagnosed as mentally gifted, only get that diagnosis from one of us, a school psychologist. Why is there such a problem with black children, and why are so many black children over-identified and misrepresented in special education classes? It's because only 1% of all school psychologists in America are black. 99% of them are white. As with your teachers, only 7% are African.
You know what makes me sad about this? And I understand now why he has so many followers. Because there's so much need in our community. And he came out like somebody who had solutions. Like, I remember he was raising money for the school back in the days, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And like I said, the young people in my family, they were little then, and they are grown now. And it's like, how sick must a person be to prey on a community that needs so much help? Y'all,
American, but only 1% of your school psychologists. Now, right from the back, I want to deal with the drugs because I think a lot of parents still don't understand exactly what Ritalin is and what Adderall is and what Prozac is and what Zoloft is and what Strattera is. All of these are synthetic forms of the same illegal drugs you can buy on any inner city street corner. It's very important that you understand that Ritalin, the scientific name is methylphenidate, is equivalent chemically to speed that you can buy on any corner. It's classified by the Drug Enforcement Agency as a type 2 drug, which means it's just as addictive as crack cocaine. Now, the pediatrician isn't going to tell you this. Okay, the doctor isn't going to tell you this. The principal, the school teacher isn't going to tell you this because 9 times out of 10 they're getting a kickback by the drug company. A lot of schools and school districts are actually subsidized and sponsored by these drug companies. So you have to understand exactly the demon that you are fighting. But if you want to deal with the drug movement, you have to go back to the scientific study that was done by the United States government that gave birth to the drug movement. See, the drug movement didn't start 10 years ago. It actually started in the 80s. And it started with the National Institute of Mental Health. And what they did was, if you can think back a little bit to the 80s, you remember there was a big movement in American psychology and psychiatry to prove that black men were predisposed to be violent. If you can remember that, they said we had a gene that made us more violent than everybody else.
So, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. This is just real sad. So, his grift was, I'm here to help the black community. That was his grift. So the grift, I'm understanding now because I didn't know this before. Because like 2005, 2007, a long, long time ago. So I know that he is infamous, but I don't remember these videos. I just remember that he was raising money because people in my family even told me, and they were like, oh, this is a real good idea. So, so that because I remember the young kids who were in my family, they wanted to perhaps have the kids go to his school. And they were like, oh, this is a good idea. Listen to this guy and what he's saying, blah, blah, blah. And so I haven't seen an old Umar video in a while, and now it's coming back to me. I remember the grift was, we as black people, we have all of these issues. These people aren't going to help us. I'm going to help us. I have these qualifications, and this is what I'm going to do. Wow.
Nobody wanted to look at the social variables, okay, and the historical variables that give rise to what we suffer. They wanted to reduce it to the level of biology. Why? Because the minute you reduce any problem to the level of biology, now you bring in the doctors, which means you can get rich off of drugs. You have to watch that and be very, very careful about that. But anyhow, what the United States government said, and the man who was in charge of the National Institute of Mental Health at the time was a white.
All right, let me pull up. Remember, let's get back on track here. I just had to find this. And thanks, Black Anonymous, I got it. And then we'll get back to super chats. So remember, I told people, don't forget about the fact that Umar, and I've already proven it inside of this particular live stream. Umar has at least 3 baby.
So Jordan is saying, it makes me so sad to see you so sad. I'm a big fan. Big hugs to you. No, you know what? The thing is that I believe all emotions are okay. Even anger has a place, right? Sadness, anger is nothing to be ashamed or weary of. It's like you have to remember that there's certain emotions that spring us into action, that make us advocates. And I do have a book that I can do my art in. So I'm a psych student, so I create art and stuff like that, and art really helps me release. And so it's okay. It's just I'm remembering why people, because I've been laughing at I'm like, why are they following this guy? This guy is like, he's a meme, he's a joke. But it's coming back to me why they're following him. He had such a good message. And if what it is that he was saying was true, things would have been a lot different now for our community. And the thing is that we're so sad because we're looking for that savior. We're looking for that person to come and lead us. And this is how so many people are catching the grift. And the new grift now is men repeating women's words back to them from a male body. And so many of us women are sharing it. That's the new grift. So many of these men out here, unbelievable.
Mamas, at least 2. I know he has at least 2 daughters. I don't know the sex of the third child. I'm also going to propose that he has more, but I go based upon the paperwork and what I can confirm, and it has been confirmed. Umar has, at least three baby mamas. I want to play you guys a live stream. This is from last year. I think it was last year. And I want you guys to hear what Umar Johnson says here. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio. Let me do a screen share.
Bronx Bayou is saying he could have been sincere at the beginning, but he lost his way. Bullshit. A bullshit. By the time that he opened up his boca to say that he was Frederick Douglass's descendant and blood relative, when he knew that was a fucking lie, he came out lying. This was the grift. Don't cut him any slack. He was like, Frederick Douglass changed his name. That was my family's name, blah, blah, blah. He was a fucking lie from the very beginning. He had no intention. You got to remember, when he came out, he was already out here producing children. No, he didn't lose his way. He started out on the wrong path.
Here we go. The exclusive. I'll play the whole thing. It's very, very brief. What I'll do is I'll play the whole thing straight through, and then we'll go through it another second time. I'll give you my analysis. Okay, it's a shorter video. Umar was in the UK, and obviously the UK don't play. See, and this UK woman, she had a conversation with her son. It's the context, and then she
Lennon, your stuff is not working. We can't see the video.
Here we go.
I came to Britain to build up this country. Okay, I've heard everything you had to say this evening. Now, on top of all of that, all of us that are sitting here.
I'm going to play this at regular speed because of her accent. I want to be able to hear it too. All right. He said it's short. Go ahead.
We are
okay, cool. Thank you.
Ourselves. You targeted one thing for me this evening is the speech that you're making this evening is well and good doing it to us, but it's the children after us that need to be hearing this. Because I'm going to be dying, and my next generation is my children and everybody else's children in this room, who at the end of the day is not hearing this preaching.
We need to teach them.
Now, I'm going to say one thing to you, yeah? I told my son, my youngest, he's 27 years old, he was raised appropriately, he works, he has a profession, okay?
Oh.
I told him, I'm coming to Birmingham to see you. He said, oh, I said I'm going to see Umar Johnson. He went, no, Mum, you're going to see Dr. Umar. And I said, that was great. Then I told him how I watched you the other day on WhatsApp about your honey bunnies, no white bunny, chocolate bunny, which color bunny, and you was promoting all our black sisters. Do you know what my son said to me? He said, Mum, I understand all that. But and I'm just going to quote what my 27-year-old said to me, who actually knows about you. Well, I don't know what he knows, but what he said was, Mum, why is it if he's talking about representing the black sisters and the black sisters, man, our brothers need to know who we are and be dating the black sisters in the community or go and find them in every other race. He said, why is it that Dr. Umar has three, please let me just say this, right? Why does he have 3 children with 3 baby mothers? And if they're all black queens, why has he not taken one of those queens and made them his absolute queen and showed the black brothers that no matter what children you have, one of your mothers should be your permanent wife? That's what my son said to me.
I got a question. Where did I get a third baby mom and a third baby? I don't know. Where did I get a third baby mom and a third baby?
That's what he's focusing on.
I'll tell you when you got a third baby mama and a third baby. And I've already shown it during this live stream. This guy lies so much, he's pathetic.
I forgot I had.
You got the third baby mama. Well, let's start with the beginning. In 2002, at the age of 28, Umar, you were put on child support by the first baby mama. Here's the baby mama and the child support docket. This one is what, 74 docket entries, actually 75 altogether. So that's when you got the first baby mama. This was in 2002. What is that? July, January, February, March, April, May, June, July 15th, 2002. Are you following this, Umar? He lies so much, I'm not surprised. Okay, so that's
2002. So by the time he came out and was making that video in 2005, he was already lying. So let's not give him the benefit of the doubt.
In 2002, at the age of 28, you were put on child support by the first baby mama. And then in 2000, by the way, this child right here that you haven't been in the child's life for 22 years now, that's this young lady right here who came out today.
So I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar.
All right, that's the first one. Let's go to this. That's from 2002. Let's go to the second one, Umar. This was in
We can't see the thing, Lennon.
2015. You were put on child support by the second baby mama. You were 41 years old at the time. This baby mama was in her early 20s, Umar. Here's the docket. This is a correlating docket right here with the Human Services Department. So that's when you got the second baby mama. Deuce. So Umar asked the question, when did I get the third baby mama? Okay, well, let's look at the timeline again, shall we?
We can't see it. We can't see
Umar,
it.
you got the
Here it
third
is.
baby mama. I've already proven this today. In 2017, at the age of 43, you was put on child support by the third baby mama. And here's the child support docket right here. Starts in 2017. And it goes to 2025. More specifically, Umar, January 24th, 2025.
When was the Birmingham video? Oh, I forgot to speed it back up. Hold on.
Got him. He lies so much. I bet I've been telling people this for such a long time.
When was the Birmingham video?
It amazed me. Umar Johnson follows. You guys still defend this guy. He lies about.
Did he? When was the Birmingham video? What year was that? Let's get the playback speed up to 1.5.
Everything, including how many children he has. And I would not be surprised if Umar had more children out there. Okay, let me play this one more time. And I got one other video. I'm going to wind this down. Here we go. I got to get this super chat too. If y'all just be patient. I apologize.
I'm going to be dying, and my next generation is my children and everybody else's children in this room, who at the end of the day is not hearing this preaching. We need to teach them. Now, I'm going to say one thing to you, yeah? I told my son, my youngest, he's 27 years old. He was raised appropriately. He works. He has a profession. Okay. Good. I told him, I'm coming to Birmingham to see you.
By the way, Umar doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a profession. He's a cyber bum. He's been unemployed since 2010, 2011-ish, and was evicted from his own residence in 2019 and hasn't had his own residence since. He was also evicted in 2010. And when he stayed with his mom in his mama's closet, she received an eviction notice, and it was related to Section 8 housing and the need for them to for her to refile, to re-up for the next year. And Umar didn't even have that in order, even though he claims to be the primary caretaker for his mama. She was facing an eviction, and therefore Umar was facing an eviction because Umar stays inside his mama's closet, literally. It's not hyperbole. I can pull up the video when we found that shit out, Cookie Crush Chat. Y'all remember that?
No, it wasn't here.
He's been homeless since 2019. He done raised $2 million, bare minimum, $2 million for this FMG school scam, and he claims that he ain't even raised $1 million yet. But he said, I have it on record. He said in 2016, he already raised $1 million. He's a habitual liar.
He said, oh, I said, I'm going to see Umar Johnson. He went, no, Mum, you're going to see Dr. Umar. And I said, that was great. Then I told him how I watched you the other day on WhatsApp about your honey bunnies, no white bunny, chocolate bunny, which color bunny, and you was promoting all our black sisters. You know what my son said to me? He said, Mum, I understand all that. But, and I'm just going to quote what my 27-year-old said to me, who actually knows about you. Well, I don't know what he knows, but what he said was, Mum, why is it if he's talking about representing the black sisters, and the black sisters, our brothers need to know who we are, and be dating the black sisters in the community, or go and find them in every other race? He said, why is it that Dr. Umar has 3, please let me just say this, right? Why does he have 3 children with 3 baby mothers? And if they're all black queens, why has he not taken one of those queens and made them his absolute queen, and showed the black brothers that no matter what children you have, one of your brothers should be your permanent wife? That's what my son said to me. I did say to my.
See, you're right. Okay. I tell you, Umar, he's something else. He's a trip. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. I ain't never seen nothing like this guy. I got one other video I want to play for you. I actually my baby's about to be coming home too from school. But they're good. They probably get some snacks here in the I hear seeing they coming in right now. They probably get some snacks in the kitchen right here. So this is the second floor basement. I'm messing with Tanya TK. I'm just playing. Hey baby, I'm live streaming. Okay, that was huh? Yeah, you sure can. Your pants. You need to pull your pants. Your pants are it's wet. Is that the style that you guys do these days? Her jeans are literally on the ground following her. Okay. Okay, I am live streaming, so please don't say nothing crazy, okay? All right. All right, so I got 2 more videos I want to play for you, but I actually have another hour I can go. Then I got to get off of here. Let me know what you guys want to do, because I got other stuff I can pull up too, dealing with the child's pulpit. Then you guys remember this right here. And this is where Umar Johnson is one of his baby mamas. The thing is, I want to make sure that this is the one that I beeped out where he gives personal information. So I'm going to listen very carefully. I'm going to be careful. Okay, here we go. Check this out.
Like, God, you should have done that video the other day. We talking about your baby mom. Tell you the child.
Hold on, let's put it at 1 speed. Because the sound is really not that good. Let's see.
I had to. God forbid, if I die today tomorrow, who will tell my daughter that your father loved you? And the only reason why he wasn't there because your mom kept him out. Somebody got to let her know that. Because her mom ain't going to tell her the truth. And her grandma ain't going to tell her the truth. You see what I'm saying? So you got to drop a couple little tidbits. I didn't go in too deep, just enough. So somebody can pull. It's something happened to me. Because what I think is so selfish about what my mother is doing is my life, my work is a very dangerous work. You don't know how long this man got. And you keeping it from his baby. And my baby girl looks just like me. You understand? And my oldest daughter, she almost at the age where she's free to do what she wants.
Okay, now that oldest daughter would be this one right here.
Another daughter, I tried to contact him. Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a...
Let's go fast forward.
Something else. He really is.
Yeah, there we go. My baby girl's 6.5. She never been anywhere with me.
Yeah, 6.5. That would be... Wait a minute, this don't even make any sense. 6.5, 2015, 6, that would be 20. No, that couldn't be that. 2000.
Why Lennon face look like that? What's wrong, Lennon? He looked confused. Did he discover
Wait a minute,
something?
y'all. Hold on 1 second. No, 70 event, that might not even be it. That might not be it. That's why let me look something up real quick.
Oh my word.
The hearing was January 8th.
I feel like it's not. It doubles. Okay, let me speed it up some more. Playback.
No. It was before that. It had to have been January 2018. Or was it the end of 2018? I'm just going to go with January, and don't quote me on this. January of 2018, but he's saying in this because this video was after that. They were at the steps.
Let me just say that since some people seem like they don't know. Because these men lie so much. These men out here lie so much. Let me just tell you this. In far too many states, right? When a father asks for custody, joint custody, or whatever, he gets it. You got to remember these courts are made up by men. You have to remember that women weren't allowed to get custody of their children. I saw the suffragette film, which documented how things went, and children were considered an asset because they could work back in the 1920s. Women couldn't get custody of their own children. They had no land. They couldn't have land in their name. They had no property. And they couldn't get their children. They didn't work. And the husband could just kick the wife out, and he kept the kids because the kids were able to work and bring in income. Once they outlawed children working, then all of a sudden fathers were like, ugh. So when men go to court and petition for custody, joint custody or whatever, they're most likely to get it. Look at what's this guy's name with Jeannie Mai? Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, it was just released today that he got custody of their daughter. That woman did not want to have a child. Jeezy asked her to have a child. She fell in love with that baby, and then now she's lost custody of that child. All of these men who are out here talking a good game, once you start asking them questions, it starts to fall apart. Because all you have to do is just show up, just petition. We got all of these podcasters out here who are talking about fatherless America. Oh, I can't see my kids. They just won't let me. I know for a damn fact, because I had a friend who his child's mother decided that was her child and that she was going to move from one state to another. My friend went down to the court so fast and got an injunction to stay. She couldn't go nowhere with that baby, let alone move to some other state. So these men who don't have their kids, please. You know, the thing is, I try to tell these men that, the men in my personal life, I try to tell them that, and they argue with me because somebody with a dick on a podcast told them it's so. I have read to you from the book Angry White Men by Michael Kimmel. He talks about how prevalent it is for men to get custody of their children when they ask for it, but that the vast majority of them don't get custody because they don't even ask. They don't show up at court. Am I lying? Who here knows of a man who fought to get custody, joint or otherwise, of his kids? Let me just keep going forward.
Ended up going up over here to this spot, Sharon. And he's saying that his daughter was 6.
6.5, he
so
said.
That means that the baby would have been born in and around 2012. Well, this guy got another baby out here? They don't know that? What you eating? Taco stuff?
So I saw something today that Jeezy had gotten custody. I don't know if it's full custody or joint. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I saw a thing that says Jeezy got custody of his daughter. It didn't say joint in the headline, but I didn't read it because I saw it and I was busy. So if it's joint, wonderful. If it's full,
It looks good. You ain't gonna say me nothing? Maybe I got that wrong. Black and I need your help on this one. Let me replay this.
Oh, I gotta slow it down because he talks fast. Let's slow it down to normal.
God forbid, if I die today tomorrow, who will tell my daughter that your father loved you? Exactly. And the only reason why he wasn't there because your mom kept him out. Somebody got to let her know that. Because her mom ain't going to tell her the truth. And her grandma ain't going to tell her.
You know what? Why don't you do this? Ask ChatGPT or what's the other one? DeepSeek. Go ask DeepSeek. What's the data? You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. Let me tell you something, please. This is the United States of America. We have laws. Each parent is half of that child, right? No one can legally stop a parent from seeing their child unless there's something that happened and the court said that they cannot. And even in those cases, they would still, listen, let me just say this. Women, if you say that the father has actually assaulted the children, you are more likely to lose custody. If you say that. Because then the judge's ears perks up and thinks that you're manipulating. This is how biased the fucking courts are. Do I need to bring out the data for you all? But we got to get out of here because this video is going on and on. ChatGPT it, DeepSeek it, look up the information for yourself. Stop believing these bloggers and making life decisions based on it. Look it up yourself. And I understand because my first semester in school, I had short attention span. I could barely read more than 5 minutes. I had to set timers for myself because my hand was even so used to just having the phone in it. I had to set discipline timers, 5 minutes, then I put it 7 minutes, then 10 minutes. So take the time. You have got to discipline yourself. Let's continue.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to drop a couple little tidbits. I didn't go in too deep, just enough. Right. So somebody can pull. It's something happened to me. Because what I think is so selfish about what my mother is doing is my life, my work is a very dangerous work. You don't know how long this man got, and you keeping it from his baby. And my baby girl looks just like me. You understand? And my oldest daughter, she almost at the age where she's free to do what she wants. So we're going to be able to build that relationship better. You see what I'm saying? Because she's almost free. But my baby girl, she's starting off.
So your daughter is now 22, sir. Where are you? She's old enough to do what she wants, yes, and she's made videos. And somebody sent me a video of Umar saying that his daughter's probably going to come looking for him. I think we might have to do another video for that because this one is getting very long.
We need that time. Right. And the fact she would take me to child.
The baby girl is just starting off. This is from 2018. Okay, but let's see, because maybe he's... What in the world is going on? This doesn't... No, that don't make any sense either.
Support, when all I asked for was a day a week. I said I would give you the money. I just need a day a week. She didn't even give me a day a week, though. My baby girl's 6.5.
6.5 in 2018. This baby would have needed to have been born in around 2012, but that's not on the timeline. Unless he didn't know his baby's age. I mean, that's possible too. Or he got another baby out here, and that's what he's referring to.
Sick. Look at Lennon's face.
This video is from 2018. Umar said that the baby is 6 years old in 2018. And this is what I do inside my notes when I do this, because he references his daughters and stuff as I'm taking these notes from these older videos, and I always do the calculations in my head. 2018, he said that the baby is 6.5 years old. That means that the baby would have needed to have been born in and around 2012, 2011. But if we look on the timeline,
He about to go back to this.
and we go to 2000, here's
Okay, let's go back to the
2010,
timeline.
here's 2011, here's 2012. I don't have any record of Umar having a baby during this time. I have in 2015, again, but I've already showed the receipts on all of this. In 2015, this is when Umar was 41 and the baby mama was in her early 20s.
That's
And
here.
then again in 2017, there's nothing for 2012.
I don't know what's going on.
Here's a
here.
child support docket right here. This one is from 2005. This one is from
Oh, I gotta put this faster.
2017. That's when it starts. 2017 to 2025. And then, well, that's the third one. The second one is 2015. So what is he coming up with in 2012, 2011? Maybe he meant to say 16. If we go with 16, this baby would need to have been born in around 2002, 2001. And of course, we've already covered this. That would be...
You can't mistake a
his first, he was
6-year-old.
put on child support for the first baby mama in 2002. Yeah, but see, he references the first daughter, the older one, first, right? So we can't say that. The first one would have been in 2002, and he references his older daughter, who he says is grown, and that's the one that we played. She's about 22 now. Where's this other baby coming from? So it can't be 2016, because that would correlate to...
Let's see if we could play this video from KKC and see. Give me 1 second. I want to, let me see if I could find that email real quick. I hope it's a short clip. Okay. All right. Okay.
In there you mentioned...
All right, let's see real quick. Let's see what we have here. And thank you, KKC, for the video. I appreciate it. Let's see what we have.
Cult. Some people call you.
Hold on.
In there, you mentioned a cult. Some people call your followers a cult.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
If you look at Dr. Malachi Z. York.
I'm out building with the guys.
There we go.
Shout out to the Detroit Nawapian Nation for doing my security. Nawapians all day long. Shout out to Dr. York. You're getting out soon. Hold your head, elder.
He's gonna get them Negroes jobs so they can shut up.
Hold on, this is all going by so fast. We covered Malachi York when we were talking about that dude. What was his name? Michael Novak. Michael Novak, the one who was, what was his street name? Who was shouting out Dr. York, but Dr. York was hurting children, little girls. So he got put underneath the jail, 60 feet or 200 feet underneath the jail. Let's pause on these. Oh my gosh. This is who he's shouting out? You gonna get out soon? Yo, these birds of a feather really do flock together. Tariq says Dr. York, capital M worded me. He gave him oral S and penetrate. Oh my gosh. It's time for us to get our movement break in. This is wild. This is wild. I can't believe 40 minutes has gone by that quick again. I feel like we're going to have to come back because we're not even through the video yet. Let me finish playing this and then see what we have. Let's see.
Oversexing. They'll start having a lot of sex, trying to drown out the trauma of the rape and the molestation, and they develop thottish personality disorder.
What?
That's when she's quick to have sex. She's quick to have sex. She get trains ran on her, multiple orgies, multiple head jobs.
These middle school niggas thirsty as hell.
They do. That's where it starts.
Take this rock. Still got room on the side. I can't wait to do that tempo for the boys. Lock them in. Black point lock. Turn the lights out and play Capture the Flag. But of course you got to screen everybody, make sure you ain't got no pedophile.
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna have to wash them clothes. Because some of them gonna come in with the same dirty drawers on. Well, we're gonna have to wash them clothes. Because some of them gonna come in with the same dirty drawers on.
I'm giving you a little bit of the school's ritual, the program, the initiation. But here's what I'm going to give you a little taste of this. Before school begins, let's say school begins August the 21st. We're going to go and kidnap all the boys out of their home. And we're going to take them out into the woods.
But they right up there on Germantown Avenue, all the way Live Cafe. To get the address, because I would damn well tell you. Because I want everybody to go to All the Way Live Cafe. My sister Naisha and Mama Beverly selling them vegan platters, talking that soul vegan shit. They say, why can't this man see his baby without y'all sitting in his face? You know how belittling that is?
He's been hiding out lately, but he started.
So that was his child's mother's job. He just dropped where her job was and told people to go there to harass her. Oh, he's nuts.
Started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly who used to work at the same charter school, Keppera Charter School. Okay? Find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. Everybody's not.
Wait, who's he talking about? What the heck? What the H? This is unhinged. What?
Belittling that is?
He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly who used to work at the same charter school, Keppera Charter School. Okay? Find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. Everybody's not coming for the party. I'm saying that to say this. Some of our young men, we've let them go so far for so long, they're no good to no damn body. There's people walking these streets who we're going to have to put to sleep.
What in the world?
I'm joined now by Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. Thanks so much.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot. I thought that was the video where he said that his daughter was going to come looking for him one day. That's what I thought that video was. Oh, that's questionable things about children. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is wild. Okay, so we need to get our dance. We need to do our dance break. Let's see what we have here. It's still time to move. Get up out your seat. Wow. All right. All right. I mean, we did it. We moved. What more can we ask for, right? We moved. We moved. All right. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I feel tired. I feel tired. All right. Whew. Okay. We're gonna have to skip around in this guy in Lennon's video. And you all can go watch the whole thing on his channel at regular speed. We've gotten to the time where I have to do my reading and work for school. If you got up and danced, put up a 5 or raise your hand. That's good. That's good right there. All right. Whew. Let's see where we were. All right.
The other child, and he already references the other child and makes a distinction between that child who's grown now and this other child that is sick. That is
could be another one.
And then he says just starting off, so she could that don't make no sense because she would have been
Let's see what else we have.
16 years old. That's not just starting off. Umar has another baby out here somewhere, based on what he's saying right here.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
She never been
Quite a few times that the baby was 6.5, and then this would be the third baby mama and at least 4 children. 2015, and then baby mama number 3 is put on child support 2007. Umar saying that she's 6.5. Yeah, and then the way he's telling the story, he's talking about this other baby mama. Yeah, at this point, let me just listen to this part. We're gonna be riding one. Thank y'all so much for tuning on in. Boy, this is crazy.
My baby girl 6.5. She never been anywhere with me in 6 years, bro. Out to the movies, the zoo. If I want to see her, I got to go to the grandma's house. For what? For what? Because I didn't marry you? For what? You don't do that. And that's what they do. But they right up there.
I apologize for that beat being so loud. He doxes the baby mama's place of business right here. He's dangerous. Let me just go back one more time because I want to see and listen to this one more again so I can get this clear. My mom confused. It bothers me.
That your father loved you. And the reason why he wasn't here because your mom kept him out. Somebody got to let her know that. Because her mom ain't going to tell the truth. And her grandma.
He always making excuses. It's the baby mama's fault. It's the grandmama's fault. No, Umar, you're a deadbeat. You're traveling over the world. You don't even have your own residence. What are you talking about? Where they baby gonna see you at? At these trap bandos? Cut it out.
I ain't gonna tell the truth. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta drop a couple little tidbits. I ain't going too deep. Just enough. Right. So somebody can it's not happening to me. Because what I think is so selfish about what my mother's doing is my work is a very dangerous work. You don't know how long this man got. And you keep it from his baby. And my baby girl looks just like me. You understand? And my oldest daughter shows us at the age when she's free to do what she wants. So we want to be able to build that relationship better. You see what I'm saying? She's almost free. But my baby girl, she's starting off. We need that time. And the fact she would take me to child support, but all I asked for was a day a week. I said, I would give you money. I just need a day a week. She'll be willing to give me.
So he did not want to pay child support without seeing his child. Your child is still living and needs support. And he's claiming all he needed was 1 day a week.
There we go. My baby girl 6.5. She never been anywhere with me in 6 years, bro. Out to the movies, the zoo. If I want to see her, I got to go to the grandma's house.
No, he's very clear about this. He has a third baby mama, but he's mixing stories up. Well, anyway.
Stories or lies?
For what? Because I didn't marry you? For what? You don't do that. And that's what they don't. But they write it down. They get the address because I would damn well tell you. Because I want everybody to go sister and my selling.
So he gives the baby mama's name and gives the grandmother's name.
Vegan platters talking that soul vegan shit. They say, why can't this man see his baby without y'all sitting in his face? You know how belittling that is? You a grown man. You got to go sit on your daughter's grandma's couch. Right. With everybody in the family looking at you.
See, the issue that I have with this story is he's now referencing another baby mama, even though he was talking about the 6.5-year-old. So that's the confusing part right here. The third baby mama, that's this one right here. That would be from 2017 to start. The video that we're watching is from 2018, but he's saying the child is 6.
Yeah, that is weird
No,
that
he has
he
another
has
child out here.
a beard with no mustache.
Yeah, no, but he's narcissist. That's what narcissists do. They always try to act like everyone's against them, or they're
All right,
just doxing the baby mama, doxing.
1994 crime bill. One of the worst aspects of the Bill Clinton 1994 crime bill wasn't the fact that it locked people up for crack. You know what the worst aspects was? Was it criminalized child support. That's the part people ignore. The Bill Clinton crime bill criminalized child support. They ignored that part. So now if the child support don't get paid, you can go to jail. I go to these prisons, don't get me wrong, I can pay child support. But what about the brothers who can't? You in jail and your child support is still...
Can you believe this guy? I just showed all the paper.
So what? Child support, not paying child support and having children should be criminalized. Get your ass out there and fucking work. Take care of your goddamn...
Work for him being called into child support for 3 of the baby mamas. He has 4 baby mamas. Excuse me. He has 4 children. I don't know if he has 4 baby mamas. I actually think that he has 2 children with one of them, okay? Based on what he's saying. But I already showed the receipts. Quick question as we close this live stream out where Umar, he doesn't pay child support. I can pull up videos where he actually admits that he does not pay child support on time, that he pays child support in bulk. And yet, listen to what he says right here.
No, he comes to on grandma's couch. But when you say why you can't spend time alone, I would love to hear her answer because I don't know what the reason is. How do the courts get that much power to do that? If, you know what I'm saying? Well, remember, the job of the court is to destroy the family. And in too many cases, the black woman has been empowered by the white man to assist them in the black man's destruction. Bill Clinton 1994 crime bill. One of the worst aspects of the Bill Clinton 1994 crime bill wasn't the fact that it locked people up for crack. You know what the worst aspects was? Was it criminalized child support. That's the part people ignore. The Bill Clinton crime bill criminalized child support. They ignored that part. So now if the child support don't get paid, you can go to jail. I go to these prisons, now don't get me wrong, I can pay child support. But what about the brothers who can't? You in jail and your child support is still running. And when you get out, you owe more than the amount that sent you in the first place.
Don't go to jail.
And then you go before the judge. And guess what the judge gonna say? You owe 10 grand? Can you pay it? No, judge ain't gonna ask you. Judge gonna give you a date. Okay. He gonna say, you back here in 2 weeks and you better have 5 grand out of that 10. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no credentials. You got 2 felonies. Where you gonna get 5 grand in 2 weeks? I think we all know the answer to that, don't we? The judge is basically telling you, go rob somebody. Go sell some crack. Because if you come back in here and you ain't got half this money, you going back in the pen.
The judge could be saying to start a business of some sort. That business doesn't have to be a drug business. The hell, go get some Twinkies, some bottled water, some Gatorade, go to the parade and sell some bottled water on the side. What is he talking about?
How much of the crime in our community is being driven by judges who in no uncertain terms indirectly telling black men to break the law to reduce their child support debt.
What?
And they get 2% commission.
Really? Oh.
When they criminalize child support, to be honest, I don't know what's filling up the prisons more now. Selling dope or child support.
He's such a bullshit.
This guy.
Because I'm telling you, when I go in these prisons, I say, raise your hand for child support. There's more child support boys in there than dope boys.
He's making that shit up.
What
He's such a liar.
exactly? What you talking about?
That's destroying the families, the black families.
Having children that you have no intention of caring for is destroying the family. Go take your ass to a fast food restaurant and work and take care of your children. If you have to be put in jail because you refuse to work all of these people can't be disabled. I can understand 1% of them may be being disabled, but what's the excuse for all of them? This is not helping the black family making excuses. Look his face. Look his face. This is unbelievable.
The black man isn't there, so how you gonna raise a black man when there ain't no man?
Don't get me wrong now. If you got the means and the ways, you need to be paying. I ain't talking about us. Right. I'm talking about brothers who ain't got nothing really going for them.
Then keep your dick in your goddamn pants. Don't take it out. Don't squirt. Go get a vasectomy. A vasectomy is cheap. That way you don't have to worry about any of this. Where's the accountability? Boy, what's up?
job and can't. It's not fair to them. I remember one time I seen a brother crying in child support court. Man, I almost cried. He was crying. He was on the ground crying because they took his whole check. He said, forgot what he made. He said they take 95.
Umar, he's such a liar. His whole check. Now he's saying 95%. Umar, cut it out.
5% of my check. He said I got to move back in with my mother.
The Umar's projecting because look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Look at
and then his mother told me, said, Dr. Umar, my son has to live with me. He cannot afford his own place because 95% of his check go to child support.
Umar's projecting here. Umar has so many child support cases.
Then.
He has another one. I just haven't been able to find it. Umar has 4 children. I got to change the title of this. Can y'all believe this shit? Damn. Chat. I got to get up out of here. Here we go.
That's the only way you can survive.
When I go to child support next month, they're going to want to see my tax returns and pay stubs. They don't care about my kid. They don't care none of that. Tax returns and pay stubs. Don't even talk. You got custody issues, you got to go to custody court. Just support only. They don't even want to hear you. And that's another thing they did to hurt us. They separated support from custody. 25 years ago, if you didn't see your kid, she didn't get paid. They split
he doesn't get paid.
They did it on purpose to make sure you're not seeing your child.
The child is alive and still needs support. Because you a deadbeat? Talking about she doesn't get paid? Oh, this guy's so lost.
It didn't affect that revenue stream. Right. That's why you got to choose your queen well, though. You know, and that's where I got to take responsibility. And that's where at FDMG, I make sure these brothers know that. You got to be responsible. First of all, I don't want none of them having no kids unless they married anyway. We got to bring marriage back. Right.
There you go.
We got to bring marriage back.
But
and
where's
yes,
marriage
back
for
I got to
you?
get married myself. I understand that. But we got to bring marriage back. I don't want no baby dads. I don't want no baby mamas because that shit killing us. That's right. It's killing us. It's killing us.
This guy's such a liar.
Us too, because once a 15-year-old has a baby, she now thinks she's an adult. That totally destroys the eldership and the respect for age. She 14, you 40, but she thinks she on your level because she gave birth too. We gotta kill that teenage pregnancy. Gotta kill that teenage pregnancy. And we get a lot of help too, because now with the lesbian movement, black teenage pregnancy is down like 10%.
There you go. He's such a bullshitter. And rest in peace to Brother Manny. He passed away a couple of years back. That's the brother with the braids. Rest in peace.
I can snap it with this, but I mean, I need.
Dang, we dying young out here. This guy is gone.
When the white man put Barack Obama in office, that was a Machiavellian move. They were strategically wise with that. Because I'm going to give them somebody that look like them, right? But his whole agenda going to be against them. Yeah. I'm going to give them somebody who look like them, but his whole agenda going to be against them. If any other president brought homosexuality to black America, they would have failed. Yeah, that's right. It had to be black. Could you imagine if George Bush would have came to us with the gay thing? We said, you get that shit out of here. Right. But because Obama did it, we was able to swallow that pill. Yeah. It had some honey on it.
Yeah. Why can't people be gay if they want to?
Obama did. He homosexualized the black community in 8 years.
You might do better if you were gay. Stop making all these kids.
This history.
And set things up.
This history. Our children now have to think about whether they want to live as men or women. That's not a decision we ever had. He was a man. Now your son and daughter, that's why you got to be on them. You got to be on them. Because society's telling them they have a right to choose gender. Right. You got to be on your kids now.
And you ain't see about how the transgender people was
give me a hug. Nicholas, come here.
They was getting raped in the bathroom and shit like that.
When you fly out today?
He hugging other people's children, but he ain't taking care of his children.
He got some nerve. He don't even take care of his own kids, ain't even in his own kids' life to hug them, but he gonna hug other kids.
I just said that.
I got 9 minutes, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me get to these super chats. I wanted to play this one. Let me just put this on here real quick.
I think that many sisters may try to throw me under the bus in an attempt to get closer to Big Bird.
Big
After me, he probably has.
You talking about Tariq Nasheed.
The second largest platform outside of our brothers and sisters in the entertainment industry. So, you know, they're probably looking at this and they say, hey, if I throw Dr. Umar under the bus, that might get me in with him. But what they fail to realize is that Big Bird isn't interested in traditional African women with traditional African features. He doesn't do dark skin. He don't do locks. He don't do twisties. He don't do afro. He's very much European in his appeal and in his tastes. So black women who are willing to destroy Dr. Umar to try to get in with him, I don't know how far that's going to take them. Well, brothers and sisters, just because they're moving the lynching to a larger area doesn't mean that they are necessarily intimidated by the support that I may get. It may very well be the case that a lot of people have called, but not a lot of people have written letters, or maybe still further, not necessarily will there be a lot of people there Monday morning at 9 a.m. in this extreme weather that we have. So, you know, they may just want to embarrass me on a larger scale, because they're clearly willing to accommodate the larger audience. Maybe they're required to by law. I don't know, but for me, it's not necessarily a cause for celebration. I have to see what happens on Monday at 9 o'clock, and we will take it from there. And I'll know who's really for me and who's not.
What the hell is he talking about?
No, not at all. The reason I'm going to child support isn't because I don't want to take care of my 6-year-old daughter. I'm going to child support because I refuse.
Yeah, see, this guy, he has another child outside of the receipts I showed here today.
Look at Lennon. Wow.
At least another child, Cookie Crush chat.
Big Bird, I think, is allegedly Tariq Nasheed. So everybody trying to take a black man down, even another black man.
Chief X is the one that did this video back in the day, too. He covered this particular video. But see, this is in around the time of Umar.
I just wanted to fast forward real quick. So.
Yeah, I never realized this until today. My goodness.
I don't have a problem paying for my baby, but all I asked for was 1 day a week.
Yeah, I bet he is. He shook. He shook. Umar, you better watch your mouth, too. Telling you right now, homeboy.
And neither my daughter's mother or her mother, the grandmother, have been willing to let me spend 1 day a week with.
Again, his daughter is live streaming right now. She's been live streaming for, what does this say on it? For 4 hours. That's why he on there. He trying to do damage control. She got, how many people up in here? I got to get off.
Yeah, we all got to get off.
She has 320, but yeah, 320 people up in there right now. But it says 13.9 thousand. I think that's for her whole TikTok page, though. That's probably what, because I don't do TikTok. I don't know nothing about none of this. Anyway, that live just ended. The thing is that it's so long, I don't think it's going to be archived on TikTok. So, you know, hopefully someone recorded it and it appear online for people to check out. But personally, I think that she shouldn't be, just for cybersecurity reasons. Again, I have a degree in cybersecurity, computer technology. For cybersecurity reasons, my best advice is for her not to do this online, to try to iron this out. And if she reaches out to me, I can put her, give her the information she needs in order to get in contact with whoever she wants to get in contact with and not have to necessarily deal with the Umar Johnson supporters. Yeah, I know, you're right. It has been so violent. Okay. All right, I got 4 minutes. Let the rest of this play and we're going to be about it. Thank you all so much. I still got to get these super chats too. If you haven't voted, go get your vote in now. Let's see, we got to 713 likes. I was trying to get to 500. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. We got 1,834 votes. How many children does Umar Johnson have? 4% say 1, 11% say 2, 31% say 3, and 54% says more than 3. And it is more than 3. It's more than 3. My goodness gracious. I had no idea, but here we are. Here we are. I'm gonna let this play and we're gonna be up out of here. Here we go.
My daughter in 6.5 years, she has never been with her father. So she's taken me to court to avoid working with me, to avoid letting me see my child, but yet they're up on Germantown Avenue selling veggie food, acting like they're holier than thou.
Damn, I forgot. I didn't beat that out. What is it?
While keeping a little girl away from her father.
See, this is the video that Umar was referring to in the other video where he's in the suit, where he says, I shouldn't have talked about my baby mamas like that, baby mama like that. This is the video because he was going off, but it had to do with Tariq Nasheed too. Anyway.
I definitely understand when the queens mention that sometimes domestic violence may be at play and women may keep the child away from the father for reasons of domestic violence. Unfortunately, I can't even agree with that because there is supervised visitation working in the schools.
See, I think he was an abuser. I don't know this for a fact, but here he is bringing it up again. He's bringing up the domestic violence, and he's talking about supervised visitations. In other words, if I'm an abuser, at least I should at least be able to get supervised visitation, but then he complains about being on supervised visitations. You guys follow this?
Domestic violence may be at play.
See this? Food, and again, he projects a lot.
Like they're holier than thou while keeping a little girl away from her father. I definitely understand when the queens mention
that sometimes domestic violence may be at play, and women may keep the child away from the father for reasons of domestic violence. Unfortunately, I can't even agree with that, because there is supervised visitation.
You see this guy?
Working in the schools, and having been a child therapist, I know that fathers who have abuse issues can visit with their children at family court. They can visit with their children at the police precinct, and of course we never want a child there. Or the parents can agree on other places for supervised visitation, like church, the community center, another relative's home. So although domestic violence is a very big problem, sisters, please don't use that as an excuse.
Y'all, I got something else. I have to show this to you all before we get up out of here. It's a short video. It's the same young lady. She posted. She also just did a live, but it's not going to archive. Hopefully someone recorded it. But before we get up out of here, she posted an update. She says, "I found Dr. Umar's daughter." Okay, so she's still under the impression that she has only one sibling from her father Umar. No.
And our children, we often sometimes.
Yeah, let's go back just a little.
All right. I'm going to try to pull this off, Cookie Crush chat, if you guys don't mind. My mother is a better, yeah. Thank you for that. I'm going to try to pull this off. I'm going to let this play. I'm going to try to see if I can export this file real quick, and then I'm going to play this to close out. It's short and it's sweet, but I got to get up out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Let me go ahead and close out this poll. There were 1,878 votes. How many children does Umar Johnson have? 4% say 1, 11% say 2, 31% say 3, and 54% say more than 3. And he has more than 3. Umar has at least 4 children. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this poll here. We also had 731 votes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Let me play this, and I'm going to go try to do this in 2 minutes or less. I'll be right back. Here we go.
To keep fathers from their children. There is absolutely no reason to keep a dad from his child. Well, brothers and sisters, you have to also keep in mind that a lot of us black men who are kept from seeing our children, we often sometimes try to be patient because we feel that we have an ally in the family. In my case, it was the grandmother. I thought that because we had an open line of communication, that she didn't necessarily agree with her daughter, and that sooner or later, that grandmom power would come into play in my situation. I wasn't kept from visiting my daughter. I was never kept from visiting my daughter. I was kept from spending a long time with my daughter. That's my fire alarm.
Pick one of my children. Let me mute this. I'll be right back.
A little bit.
Hold on. He's saying he was never kept from visiting his daughter. He just wanted alone time with her. So you could have seen your child, you bum. I didn't mean to call him a name. I was thinking it in my mind. It came out. All right, let's see.
Black women have friends, sisters, cousins, nieces, aunts, who they know are keeping the children from the father, and they don't say anything about it. And what I want black women to understand is...
Hold on, let me go back. I don't know what this is. Hold on.
And our children, we often sometimes try to be patient because we feel that we have an ally in the family. In my case, it was the grandmother. I thought that because we had an open line of communication, that she didn't necessarily agree with her daughter, and that sooner or later, that grandmom power would come into play in my situation. I wasn't kept from visiting my daughter. I was never kept from visiting my daughter. I was kept from spending a long time with my daughter. That's my fire alarm. Pick one of my children. Let me mute this. I'll be right back. I was a little bit hopeful. It wasn't until I got the child support letter that the hope had expired. Again, we don't have trouble taking care of our children, but time is just as important as money. And that's our only message to black women. Time is just as important as money. To my beautiful black sisters, there is something that you all have to take responsibility for. And that is many black women have friends, sisters, cousins, nieces, aunts, who they know are keeping the children from the father, and they don't say anything about it. And what I want black women to understand is when you are complicit in this war of denying children access to their father, then you contribute to the ever lessening rates of black men who marry black women. One of the biggest reasons a lot of brothers are going outside of the race is they don't have other women in the community to advocate for them once the mother of their children starts playing keep away with the children. And until black women start holding other black women accountable, brothers are going to stop marrying you.
What? He's bugging. Something is not right with him.
Okay, I'm exporting this file. It's really short, so you guys give me like a minute. I won't thank everyone for tuning on in. I appreciate your presence. If you
Here, let me fast forward.
Thank you guys again for tuning on in. All right, I'm pulling up the file now. And yeah, thank you, Dre. Cookie Crush Chat is definitely undefeated. Definitely undefeated.
Oh my
All right, let me get to the folder. We're going to, let's see, Umar Johnson years, which is right here in the middle of 2025. And then we're going to go with this video right here. Here we go.
Dang, he got folders
I
by
watched it, so let's see what she says here.
Hello, guys. So I just wanted to come on here with a small update. I just got off the phone with Dr. Umar's other daughter's mother, and she just told me that that's her daughter. So yes, I found her. I'm going to give her a call and talk to my sister when she gets out of school. So, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions. All that, are you going to show us the DNA test? No, because it's not your business. Why? I don't have to prove nothing to y'all internet folks. I know what it is in real life. So no, you're not getting a DNA test. What else have I seen? Why are you coming to the internet with this? I already tried to get in contact with him. He shut me down and ignored me. What else have I been seeing? Oh, you trying to tear down Dr. Umar? No, I'm not. He tore himself down by not building a relationship with his own daughter. What's another question I saw? It's a bunch of questions I seen, but y'all don't know nothing. That's my dad. I have the right. And that's my sister. I have the right.
Yeah.
Clock it.
Yeah, it is. And it's her. Umar admitted that this is his daughter. He's a deadbeat. You see? It's no different though with his own father. He doesn't have a relationship with his father, but Umar should have done better. for Snow Bunny. All right, Chavis, to close out. Thank y'all so much. Good Chat's undefeated. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, so you're fancy, huh?
You're a black community activist. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
well, good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, what is this? What in the world? Oh my. This looks like AI. What is he doing? What is this? What the heck is going on? He got a big back. Oh my goodness. This is very interesting. What is happening? I don't know what this is, y'all. Somebody with some white powder on their face pretending to be Michael Jackson, and Umar trying to move. This is interesting. Wow, y'all crazy for this one. Wow. This is real sad. Real sad. Wow. Oh, remember when he had that fake wedding to 2 women? A bunch of bunnies jumping around him. Y'all are so silly. Wow. Okay. Oh, the sound.
Because this all is going to go viral. It's probable that other children are going to come out and speak out and or other baby mamas. Okay, again, we can say it for the record. I'm going to say it here. Umar has at least 4 children. He only claims 2, and he has at least 3 baby mamas. At least. Okay?
All right.
Thank y'all so much for tuning on in. Cook Chat's undefeated. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I want to thank everyone who sent in super chats. If you sent in super stickers, thank you so much. Hope I didn't miss anyone.
Yeah,
the different kind of show. I want to get through the
nice
content.
of him.
I
All
wasn't planning on doing this live stream today.
Okay.
I also have a whole bunch of content for you members. I'm going to edit up tonight. And what I'm going to try to do is release one.
All right. So it looks like he's giving messages to the members behind the scenes and stuff. All right. Listen, let's talk about our self-love lesson from tonight's video. What is your self-love lesson from tonight's video? There's so many different tidbits that we can hone in on. Type SLL. There's a... Oh, wow. We had 600 people in the chat tonight, which is actually all right. We're pretty darn good. So listen, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. I feel so fatigued, y'all. I need to lay down. I'm not gonna take a decongestant or anything because I think this is just hay fever. It just started this afternoon after when I went outside. Okay. So let's talk about the self-love lesson. The method for doing the self-love lesson is type SLL and then type what your self-love lesson is. It needs to be stated from the I, me. So I learned, or I am my this or my that. So I, me, my, from the me perspective. It needs to be stated from the positive affirmative, and there's no words like not, don't, never, anything like that. So let's see. What is our, let's see. Let's do a little bit of, let's see what this is right here. All right. Oh, it's not working. All right, let's get our self-love lessons up. All right, SLL. So I see the word not in there. Nine, you know better than that. And it needs to be I, me. It needs to be something about yourself. I will be true to the person I look at in the mirror. Yes, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Okay, so self-love lesson needs to be stated from the I, me. So like Miss Michelle says, I will trust the person I look at in the mirror. I will continue to, let's talk about what it is that we do want. So I will open my womb to a worthy person. I will only open my womb to a worthy person. So let's type it up. Let me check the apples real quick. Okay, everything has been checked. All right, I will keep, so I see the word closed there. Somebody asking if Tanya's pregnant. Wouldn't that be nice if there was a little knockout in there? All right. All right. I'm going to say what my self-love lesson is. I learned cherish family always. Okay, my self-love lesson for me from this video, I will say is, my self-love lesson is really about empathy. I am extending empathy to those people who have cognitive dissonance, because in watching this video, I realized that Umar had come from a place of appealing to people and speaking their language, and some people may be caught up in the fact that they have already donated and they want what it is that he's saying to be true. And so my self-love lesson is about looking at the data and honoring the truth, being open to honoring the truth. Because I remember when Umar used to make sense back in the days. My self-love lesson is about being true to the data. What does the data show? And what has the data about Umar shown over the past 20 years? What has it shown? So, all right, so let's see. Let's see. I will open my heart to cherish my life. Okay. Before creating another. Okay. All right. So on that note, I'm going to get out of here because I got a lot of reading that I still have to do. I'm tired. I feel congested. My head is hurting and I'm thirsty. So I am going to be up for quite a bit tonight. So listen, I will see you all in the next video. Okay. Thank you so much for coming out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Tanya TKO, and I am out. All right.